I don't know who ended up.
I thought he won that race. I wouldn't.
I don't know. Well, you know what? It's gonna be a toss-up between because Albies had a good showing and Sharks.
I meant just his race.
What? Oh, in Cruiser? Oh, I don't know if Scott did or not.
He did.
I was back and forth.
Oh yeah, we're live.
We are live, dude. I was back and forth on it. They didn't announce on who got the. I didn't see like team sheets and shit like that. But I know there was a lot to get had, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of points, dude.
A lot of riders.
What's up, Court? Rapolo, what's up, Maddie? What's going on, girl? What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Here we are. We're a little early, Mikey.
Apparently we're late, but whatever.
Well, we're late. Rigo, are you shitting me? You got the second fastest goddamn time for flat pedal shit today over there in Rock Hill? Dude, Rigo.
Sandbag along.
Man. La Paglia, what's up? Mucho.
Gabe.
Guess who's here and tired as F? Yeah. Hey, shout out to Lena on the deuce, bud.
Right.
What's up, Gabe? Perkins, Teague. Aaron. What? All right, hold on a second. Let's see here.
Did you lose it? No.
Let's see. Hold on. Make sure.
You can move that chair, Jason.
Oh, we're good. I just
pushed it out of the way. I was cleaning it up.
feel like I'm sitting on handlebars.
Yeah, move it where you want it. Don't run over the dog.
My poor doggy. Right here. I'm all about Supercross. But now
I guess
the handlebars are in my ankle.
Carolina's his favorite track.
Hold on. What? Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait, where's the other...
Are you plugged in?
Wait, where's the other cord?
What other cord?
This one. Oh, it fell down. Shit. Crap.
That could have been it.
Son of a...
Rookies.
That's why you have, what do you call that?
Okay. Oh,
Producer.
hold on. Okay.
How's that, Aaron?
There. We better now? Papa Nick. Shad, what's up? Cord sounds great. Yeah, the damn cord fell down. Shoot. So fast and smooth, even I look decent out here. Yeah, Rigo, not too bad there, bud. It's your favorite track? All right, you look good. Schmidt, what's up, Big Mike? What's going on? Enriquez.
Brad Isaacson.
Checking out. Isaacson, where you been, Brad? What's going on? Who else we got over here?
Jeff Shad. First time listener.
Giffy. Dye Job Apparel.
Oh, Dustin Jacobs.
Woski.
Great weekend so far, Dustin. Looking good, buddy.
Dustin, congratulations. Vet Pro, bud. Making it happen. We got a whole $100.
It'll get you about a third of the way home.
Get you an eighth or a quarter.
Yeah, eighth or a quarter.
Get you an eighth or a quarter. Hell yeah, Dustin. I was so stoked for you, dude. You looked in your freaking element, man. I'm stoked for you,
yes, sir.
Dustin. That was good shit.
Love them disc brakes, do we?
Hey, yeah.
Dave Berquist, how you doing? Mark
Bombshell Dave, Mark Tam. What's going on, guys?
Mark was supposed to ring me a couple
Riga,
times.
first time going to a national on your own. What?
Where's Annalise?
So Swaggy didn't go with you, Rigo?
Wow.
Whoa, dude. I didn't even freaking realize that.
I
You know what? Now thinking back, yeah.
didn't hear her either.
So, shit, Rigo, so that was your GoPro that they freaking put on the USA BMX site? From I thought it was Annalise's.
Huh.
Damn. I'll be darned.
He says no, it wasn't.
Wow. Holy shit, dude. Well, goddamn.
He said it wasn't
What?
his GoPro. Or maybe it was she didn't go.
Yeah, no, she didn't go, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be damned, dude. Alright, cool stuff, Rigo. Robbie, what's up, BMX Jesus?
Randy Daytona.
Oh, dude.
Chuck.
Randy Daytona's in here, too?
Yeah, Randy Daytona's in here. He must be bored.
Oh, man. You got
It's before his bedtime.
You know how it goes over there. What the hell's going on, Mikey?
Another day in paradise, man.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
Another Saturday night?
Not sure who's paradise, but somebody's.
Well, dude, the weather just kind of just shit on everything this weekend.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It like didn't. It was calling for rain. Everybody was like, they're gonna err on the side of rain, and then
Right.
like, I mean, I don't know, like if it did end up raining like up at Roseville or not, but I know we had a couple sprinkles up there at Elk Grove when we were getting ready to leave. We haven't had any rain over here.
They sprinkled this afternoon.
Sprinkled a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's going on, Gary Kester?
yeah, dude, it kind of just like pissed on everything
Yeah,
for
it's
today.
been so nice, and all of a sudden we get this, wake up and it's overcast, and, well, it actually even started raining last night a little bit, yeah, late afternoon.
Yeah, it's been kind of funky, kind of weird. I don't know. Jenkins, what's going on, bro? Thanks for starting early. Give more time for a cocktail. Dude,
Anything to help, bro.
you know, it's the beer budget show for a reason. There, Jenkins. You know how that is. Wendy is F. Oh, dude, Dustin, you ain't kidding, dude. Did you see the flags over there on the turn?
Yep.
Those things look like fishing poles. Dude, they were doubled over. I don't see how the pros even still ran. I mean, because I remember in Houston,
They put them on the 5 meter.
they put them on the 5 meter, and I want to say, I mean, okay, not being at South Carolina at Rock Hill, but the wind looked like 10 times as worse as what it was in Houston.
They don't have well, I guess they could have went to the regular hill, but, what's up, Travis? Lena Jones.
Lena, congrats on the
Congratulations.
2-spot, girl. Hell yes,
Good
Lena.
night from, hello, good night.
Hey, hello and good night. You know it, Lena. Love you, girl. Hell yes. Robbie, we got a bunch of rain this morning and afternoon. Oh, down there in Merced, huh?
It needs to be washed out down there in Merced.
Well, Merced. Yeah, you got Robbie, you got Uncle Donnie, you know, everything.
Yeah,
It's all kind of sketchy down there. Yeah, you know how it is. And everything. Hey, chat room is always open, guys. You know, hey, comments, topics, whatever you guys got, you throw it in there, man. We greatly appreciate it. You know?
1720 cruiser drama. I didn't hear anything. What happened?
Oh, I didn't hear no. Oh, really? Got some drama, huh?
They stayed on the. They stayed. Dustin says it's because of the burn jump. Burn jump is why they stayed on top.
Oh, gotcha.
What's up, Hot Lap?
Hot lap checking in. Who has the scoop on 1720 Cruiser? I don't know. What the hell happened on the 1720 Cruiser?
Craig Palmer.
Low. Palm! What's up, Palmer? Yeah, buddy, I see you soon. Somebody got DQ'd in 1720. I heard, I think. If I remember right, I think somebody got DQ'd in 1720.
I didn't hear that.
Or
I watched the race.
or 16 Cruiser?
It might
somebody
have been
got
whoever took
DQ'd.
out
I don't know what happened.
Whoever took out PJ.
No, that was in class.
Oh, Cruiser.
Yeah, Cruiser. That was in class. I think they all like ate shit out the hill in 16X or something.
I'm not sure what that. I know
The gate dropped. A handful of them went down. I don't know the whole details. Maybe PJ will check in. I don't know. We can get the DQ and suspension in that Cruiser race.
What?
Whoa, what the hell are we missing here? Silky, what's up, SoCal Silky?
What's up, Jamie?
Benny was in that crash. Okay. 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 Someone get the whole breakdown. We need to know shit on this. This is juicy.
Suspension, huh? Damn, that's brutal.
Yeah, DQ and suspension.
DQ.
I heard somebody got DQ'd.
Right.
I didn't hear him say. I didn't hear. Was it Grindle? I remember who was on the mic at that time. But I just heard a DQ. So and so was DQ'd. Da 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 da. But who cares? Hey, it's still good. It's news, Schmidt. That's good stuff, man. We want to hear stuff like this. Yeah, who's got the deets on this stuff?
6 months is what Eagle heard.
6 months.
Kid ran his mouth and then backed it up down the start hill, and hey, shit happens. There you go.
Huh. We need more cameras. We need more cameras for shit like this.
You think so?
Like, dude.
Yeah. How do we miss that? How do we not see it? Because the mains they usually see everything happen. Well, that's a gate in the first straight usually. If there's no wrecks, I guess you don't.
I'm still tripping out on how the heck they just didn't like put everything on hold and be like, hey dude, we got a fiasco going down over here. Homeboy's running his mouth. Let's see what's going on. Who's getting yarded? You know, did he go face to face with Chan Gillette or what? Did he piss off Ron Jones or
You can't piss
who'd he go at?
Someone's mother was involved after racing too. Damn, went to the parking lot. What's up, George? G-Mo.
What the? So,
Who got
Gmo,
suspended today?
Gmo, what happened in 1720 Cruiser, Gmo? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Brian says we need an on the scene reporter.
Right? I'm telling you, we need that.
Oh, damn, Silva's watching. Gotta watch what we say.
We gotta do that. You're right. So, you see, Walski, I'm telling you, the suspense, the craziness. It's like, this is what happens when you start early and find out all the juicy stuff.
He was warned before the race and didn't heed the warning.
He was warned of what, though?
Jaya Bent Hosler is the DQ who got DQ'd.
Really?
Huh. Jaya Bent.
Jamie Hostler was DQ'd. Okay. Alicia Barrett, what's up, Boomtown? What's going on, girl?
What's up, Tasha?
How you doing up there? How's Boomtown? You guys are killing it up there. Seeing the locals, you guys are getting more and more people showing up. That's good stuff, Alicia. Congrats on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, dude. That's good. Real good. Shoot. Real good. I can't wait for the state race up there. It's been a couple of years since I've been up to freaking Boomtown.
Oh, Jordan didn't have us there. He's at home.
Oh, man. He bass fishing. That's what he's doing. Him and Amari catching up. Throwing some crankbaits. Well, we're going to load up the factory jet here once we get done here, Alicia, and we'll be up there. Can we fly in between some oak trees or what?
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I agree with that, Nick. I mean, you got warned and you do it anyway.
So he got warned to
In
what?
the gate, not to fucking take someone out.
Oh. Yeah, that's a no-no, man. So I guess
Palmer sent you a picture.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
How you doing, Tasha?
I can only imagine what the hell you freaking sent me, Palmer.
Still training?
Wow, so this dude's got a habit of taking people out, huh?
No, he just threatened somebody. He said he was going to do it, and then someone heard him, and they told him not to. He did it anyway.
Oh, man.
That is
premeditated. Is that going to hold up in court? Is there going to be a...
6 months.
It depends on how good your lawyer is.
Who's on the appeal board? Who's on the appeal board for this shit? There's got to be an appeal board. There is for Facebook when you go to Facebook jail.
Oh, well, yeah. Anything's possible.
I want to know. Cardoza?
Nah, you got 6 months. There's no appealing it.
Oh, man. Right out the gate, huh?
Yeah, you were warned. Just got to keep your mouth shut. If you're going to do it, do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Does anybody got a GoPro with it? Was Benny wearing a GoPro? Do we got a soundbite?
Does Benny have a GoPro?
No, I don't think Benny wears a GoPro. It's a hell of a time he could have been.
We're not sure, George. We just heard about it. We're trying to find out now.
Yeah.
What's up, Greg Adams?
Chadley. What's up, Chadley? Big Greg Adams. What's up, bro? Miss you, my dude. Wow, damn. All this stuff.
Silly boy.
Like, damn. Huh. Miss all the juicy stuff, Mikey.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Yeah, good. I'm glad to see you coming back, Tasha. That's cool.
Shit, that a boy, Palmer. Yes, sir.
What's up, John Rush? What's up, Matthew Nevis?
All right. Oh, we got both Nevises in here, huh? All right. Benton, what's up, Brandon? Hey, I'll see you over there at Pal tomorrow there, bud. We're going to load up again like we did last night. All right, big news here. Well, we got Jason Silva in studio waiting feverishly to come on. Got some good stuff to talk about with old JJ. He's going to be in here in a few. We get through some of these topics. Who's got the Patron? Hey, dropped this week. George Costa, Rich Pelton on the podcast. I really don't know what the title is of the podcast, but Costa from Renan's got a podcast out and stuff. They're talking manufacturing and the owners of parts, frames, anything that has to do with bike manufacturing. That's his base of the podcast he's got coming out. And I tell you what, dude, the first show with him and Rich, a lot of insight on what they got to go through and how everything being built, the supply, the demand, you know, a little bit of team stuff here and there because,
Right.
you know, they both run big team. Well, George, he's got Brandon Crane again, but
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
had big teams.
He's got what, 8 championships back when he
8
had
or 9, yeah, something like that.
Answer Rennan. You know, Pelton with the local factory team. He's got the local factory riders overseas. You know,
Yeah, he's got like 4 or 5 of them now.
Bodie T, Fetty
Bodie T.
Villegas. You know, guys put up big numbers.
Oh,
Yesterday,
this weekend.
yesterday and today, Fetty went down. Him and Marquardt quads.
Yes, I know. I saw the
First round, man. Marquardt with a big win yesterday too. That guy's stacked.
Dude, that guy's so good.
That guy's on peds.
He's on something.
He is quads, bro. You're just, yeah. But it's a good podcast. The first episode was great. You know.
Well, you're talking about, you know, so George is running this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And you're talking about someone who's a very educated person, so he's not going to do anything half-assed.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a lot of knowledge to share.
Yeah, and they've all been around. You know, they've been around the world for BMX and stuff. Which you've been in the sport long enough, you're gonna go around the globe a couple times.
Absolutely.
You know, so stay tuned. I don't know when the next show is gonna be, but I tell you what, it's on Spotify. Go check it out. It was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. You know, I shoot. The more shows, the better. You know,
heard anything.
Between us, ATB, you got George over there. Eric Sweets is starting one. Terry Tennet's starting one. You know, I mean, hey, dude, anything can go.
Dustin
you know,
Jacobs has got one.
yeah, Beyond the Gate with Dustin and Nate. You know, good stuff. So, hey, the more shows, the better,
Dude,
man.
you're getting blown up.
Oh, Keeman won yesterday. Where? Oh, I'm thinking of Houston when Marquardt won. My bad, Gmo. Yeah, dude. Keeman from Gate 8 again yesterday.
Pretty impressive.
Now, so he wins from Gate 8 in clips. Do you think he could win from Gate 1 in flats?
Yeah. No. I don't think so.
I mean, dude, I'm just saying. It would be crazy. You never know.
I guess just depending on how far he went by on clips. You have to do the math.
Yes, I know, Ricky. I was thinking
We just called George Costa and get him to do the math
yeah,
on that.
right? But dude, Kingman's a beast, dude. They're all beasts. All these guys. Dude, they were just throwing down some freaking major laps. The girls, too. Molly Simpson looked phenomenal yesterday in rounds.
So Laura Smolders.
And, dude, Laura Smolders, dude, she just doesn't skip a beat, man. She is just, I mean, back to back. To back. You know? But I shout out to Molly Simpson, dude. She was running really good and went down freaking hard yesterday and stuff, but still running real good. You know, Canada showed up with a squad. The Tucases are back in action.
Both of them too? Dude.
Palm Daddy over there, old Palmer for Claiborne. You know,
Is that right?
he's putting on a freaking pretty good show today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm that's really surprised to see the two is both. I mean, you always figured those fast guys are going to come back at some point, but them both come back at the same time and both be pro.
Oh God, dude, ain't that something? What's up, Novak? Hey, GQ looking smooth,
Dude,
bud.
semis?
GQ
Check
smooth.
out.
GQ. We need
Or the quarters.
We
semis.
need shirts. GQ smooth. For little Novak, dude.
Yeah, he was on it today. He's on a clip.
Looking real good, real good.
Yeah, I think it was quarters or semis.
Yeah, what do we got? You know,
He was
I actually
four
got
bikes I don't think Snot Rocket was there, was he?
No, Sneed wasn't there. No, we had what? Yeah, yesterday was Kingman, Isaac Kennedy, and Daudet. You know what? You know who's Isaac Kennedy was on the box again today. You know, with George. Isaac Kennedy, dude, is like
Ain't messing around.
turning some freaking heads over there.
Absolutely.
Betcher got himself a freaking bullet over there with Isaac Kennedy. Had Smolders post and Ridenhour yesterday. Nobles, Lacombe, and Upshaw. Upshaw, Big Jeff with the freaking W today. You know, Mosquito and Nobles going back and forth. You know.
Upshaw just took advantage of the situation.
Well, hey, you know what? It's gonna come a little bit. You know, Nobles got up underneath, roughed up, or well, didn't get underneath him, but kind of like took the line away on last straight on Mosquito, and then Mosquito gave him a little love over there in the turn and took him off track. Didn't blast him.
Yeah, and
You know,
Barry talked about it today in a post, in a couple tweets or posts, whatever he talked about it. And,
Yeah.
you know, I think they raced those guys. I definitely don't think it was intentional.
No, but you know, you can go up there. They're racing hard. Vet Pro is Vet Pro, baby.
It is legit as hell, right?
Let's go. I'm kind of curious where Marty Weishaupt is at, and Alan Hudson. They had such great years last year and finished so strong that we haven't seen them yet. You know, I don't.
Especially Hudson. I mean, Marty's always been kind of hit and miss.
Yes.
But Hudson, when he gets on the track, he pretty much stays on the track.
Yeah, Bombshell Dave, Alita too.
Yeah,
Alita looking
that's
good
too.
out there. Everybody looking good, man.
Just,
dude, so freaking stacked, man. It's like after. Okay, so pros go again tomorrow. So after freaking Houston and this week, the pros are off for a little bit. It's like we've had 2 nationals back to back. Going from Houston to Rock Hill with the pros, and you got all this action, and it's just like, oh yeah, and then now, okay, we're gonna come to Powell next week. You know, we're gonna have the Pro Open, and it's just like, oh man, you know, it's like seeing our home elite pros, you know, and the overseas pros. It's like you wish they could stay here longer, you know, for the action that they've been putting down in the racing, the bar to bar.
And there's no reason why they couldn't have a pro race.
Oh, man. Dude.
We had a pro race at every track back in the day.
Right? What's up, Stanfield? Pal, let's go. You know it. Gonna load up again tomorrow, buddy. Yep. Where were you yesterday? Derek, you were in practice. You didn't race with us? What happened?
Saving it for Sunday.
Yeah. Dude, it was a good time. What's up, Nevada? Are you in Cali yet? What state are you in right now?
Buy you some property? Find you some property?
A barn? A hayfield?
Hooker?
Some oats? Technical difficulties? I got you. Dude, it was a windy bitch out there.
That's enough of a technical difficulty in itself.
Oh man, dude, it was blowing yesterday. Oh man, it was cold. I tell you what, dude. Hey, everybody better pack a lunch for Powell next week. Gonna be techie, man. They better be ready. You gotta respect it. Don't ride over your head, cause it'll reach out and grab you. I'm gonna tell you that. Another podcast that debuted early, well, not this last week, but the week before last. But Moms Talk BMX. They're all out there in Rock Hill. They go live like throughout the day.
Oh, really?
And they got a bunch of stuff to say. It is I tell you what, it's a good stuff. They give the whole aspect of what the moms go through on a BMX weekend.
Right.
You know, they like talking tire pressure and all this stuff. There's 6 of them. Okay, and they're jaw-jacking back and forth. It's like, you know what? I don't know. You know what? It's like I pump it up. I give it a little like, okay, it's good enough. And then my kid's like, no, it ain't. I need more. And it's like, no, you're fine. It's good stuff. It's definitely different, and that is something that's good for the other BMX moms out there to tune in. You know, they're out of Florida and everything. Dude, like, subscribe, hit up their Facebook page. It is good shit. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, it's nice having something different out there.
You know, it's cool stuff.
Yes.
You know, I mean, because you know, we'll get it at a local race.
Right.
Where, you know, the mom's there, the dad's at work or whatever, they need something mechanical or something with the bike, you know,
right.
And it's like they got to go find somebody because they're not familiar with it, you know, and these ladies bring it out and talk about it, you know, and what they've got to do. And, you know, one had like the airline totally demolished their bike and shit, and the spider with the chainring was just bent to shit and was like, oh crap. They were trying to get there for practice. It's like, okay, now I got to find somebody to fix this. I need to get a new set of cranks. I got to swap this. I need this. And like pandemonium.
Right.
You know, and lately that's what it's been. The airlines are just beating the shit out of everybody's bags nowadays.
It's been going like that for a while.
You know, well, they open them up now. They go through everything and
they don't pack them back the way they were.
They just, they shitbox all the padding and all the bubble wrap and the foam that you put in there. You know, and you open it up. It happened to Quinn on his cruiser. It beat the shit out of the head too. Kind of like what happened to Johnny O at Worlds.
Yes.
With his chase ring.
Oh, dude.
You know, it's like, and half the time you're paying for that damn bag.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, dude, hey, I'll pay for it. No problem.
Just don't thrash it.
Take care of the goddamn thing.
You know, don't throw it at the bottom of all the other suitcases.
Right? PJ, what's going on, PJ? PJ, hey, what happened in 16X, man?
He was not happy.
Yeah,
about that.
I seen you were a little bent up, dude. Did shit happen out of the gate? What ended up transpiring over that? You like that? Another big word, transpiring.
Look at that.
Remember last week? Differentiate?
Yes, I remember.
That was a $25 word. Mm-hmm.
Found properties, decisions, almost to Bakersfield.
Found property in Bakersfield.
No, I don't think so. Oh, you needed a break.
Huh?
They needed a break from the kids.
Who? Oh, Nevada.
They deserve a break.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought it was something. I thought it was PJ going on. Yeah, looking at the live feed, PJ, it looked like someone spun out the gate and clipped another person, and you guys went down or something. I don't know. Encyclopedia. Hey,
It's coming.
hey, working hard, Nick. Working hard, bud.
Oh, that was all.
A lot of shit happened before 30. It was just all intentional stuff, and they just favor him. You know, that's what I was like sitting there thinking. I was like, dude, it's like 3 riders were. It looked from the live feed. It was 3 riders down way before the jump, and it should have been a rerun. I mean, right? But watching the live feed, and the camera's moving around, you're watching the race, so it's like you couldn't really be like, okay, wait, what really just happened? The race went on, and then they went back, and I just seen like PJ was talking to Wally and everything else, so I didn't know what the heck was going on.
All right.
What's up, Cardoza?
Big Robert.
They said because I landed on top of the first jump, it doesn't count. Oh. But there was already 2 down. You're the 3rd, right?
I don't know.
I was heated. Oh no, I knew you were heated, PJ. I seen it because the camera panned back and I seen you were pissed, and I was like, okay, something.
Wally's trying to talk you down.
Yeah. Wally was like,
calming the
being
water.
the median.
Yeah, put the fire out.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, something ain't right.
For the crest of the first obstacle.
Damn. See, we need more replays. Where's Chris Berman from ESPN? We need shit like that. We need more replays.
Yeah.
Right?
Down for the crest.
Before, not on or on top. Before and crest keywords.
Yeah, it was so close it could have been a rerun, definitely. Especially in the 16X.
He didn't really put the heat out of me. I don't doubt it, PJ. I seen you pretty hot, but I totally get you on that one. Shit. How's my fucking clean? Forgot my pen.
Look in that drawer, that top drawer. There might be one right there.
Had it.
For the little Pete.
I swear to Christ.
That's what I was thinking.
You know how shit is, Mikey.
Yeah, I do.
If it's PJ, I say run it back anyway. Just run it back. We just want to see a fair fight.
Right?
That's all we want. God damn it. Shit, is that too hard to ask? Let's see. Other one. Oh, dude. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's seen this, but there's a dirt jam going on in South Africa at Hell's End Dirt Compound. For all you guys that got freaking Instagram, go on Hell's End Dirt Compound and go check this place out. This thing is a goddamn mecca of dirt jumps. I'm talking, there are more lines at this dirt jump than on freaking Charlie Sheen's coffee table. Okay, let me just tell you this, okay? This place is spectacular. And in South Africa, of all places, Okay, I'm just going to throw it out there, okay?
That was a good drop right there.
Oh, Rigo. He went down before and landed over, I thought. Well, shit, Rigo, is this the Olympics? It's not pole vaulting with a BMX bike.
Well, with PJ, there's no telling.
DJ Mucho, what's up, DJ Mucho? My pen is on the thesaurus. Yeah, you know that shit. Yeah, so, hey, check out Hell's End Dirt Compound, and Stellenbosch, South Africa. Dude, it's coming up on the 26th. They got a big dirt jam.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody from here is going to go over there, but I tell you what, dude, the shit is
We're
big.
going?
Well, Klumper's already over there.
Oh,
Speaking of Klumper, okay, Cycling South Africa, Klumper is over there for the next couple weeks. He's already been over there at Cradle BMX Club. Okay, this Cradle BMX Club, it's in the middle of a wilderness reserve. I'm talking like Jumanji.
Really?
And this place is banging too. This track is awesome. BMX Cradle BMX Club. Check them out on I don't know if they got Facebook, but it's another one on Instagram. But they got the Grand Slam series going on over there. Our buddy Wheeler that we met through the show.
Right.
You know, been sending some information about what's going on over there. And dude, it's gonna be a banger. It's coming up again. In fact, it's on the 26th. Same thing as the Hell's End Dirt Compound
That's
jump
a great day.
South Africa's got it going on.
26th of March. That's a great day. Yeah.
You know, so check that out. Big shout to Klumper. He raced out there last weekend, man, and put up some good numbers.
So we left right after Houston.
Straight out of Houston. Homeboy went to South Africa.
Me too, Jason.
Yeah, Barry and Mosquito. I'm telling you, Cardoza, that was a big one. We talked about it earlier. They're going blow for blow. They're keeping it clean. They're racing each other hard. You know, they're doing the deal, man. The title's on the line. You know, big shit.
You two what?
Here.
Valencia, I heard a Manteca whisper last week. I call it bullshit. Anyone hear the same? They looking to train a new TO. Man,
I got it.
are you? Is it you, Nick? Nick, you gonna do double duty, buddy?
Double duty.
Oh, sorry.
I only have one job.
You gonna? Well, you got Santa Clara Pal and Manteca.
Well, Santa Clara Bell's only for one more week, though, right?
Hey, it's all hearsay.
Yeah.
Nick, what's the thing? A lot of people talking, saying that after even this week, that Pal is still up in the air, that they're still giving you guys grief. Is any truth to that? Not me,
See?
but I really did hear that.
See, I'm about to be a free agent, so it is true.
Oh, really? Damn, Nicky.
You think I should put my name in the hat of Manteca?
Man. Mm-hmm. About to be a free agent, Nick. Man. Well, hey, dude, you know what? Maybe we all come together and find some property and put something together.
Working on it.
You know? The salute was epic. Vet Pro keeps it interesting. Oh, dude, you ain't kidding, Rigo. It keeps you freaking on the edge of your seat. When Vet Pro locks up, it's like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh yeah, you got
You know?
more than a rack of guys that can win.
Yeah. Temporary deal expires the 27th, and I'm hands off. Man, damn, Nicky.
Valencia BMX Park.
If anybody was there, they loved the wave and peace sign towards the crowd. You're the man, PJ. I knew we got along for a reason.
What a beast.
The guy's great, dude. I tell you about the time we had in Houston with him and Brandon Crane.
Yeah.
We had a good time. If Wi-Fi would have been better, we would have even had even more time. 412 motos today at Rock Hill. 119 for the World's Qualifier. What do you think, Nikki? What do you think the World's Qualifier is going to be this Friday over there at PAL? You think it's going to be the low 100s? Is it going to be a big one? You know, what do you foresee there, bro?
Damn, it's a World's Qualifier. It's got to be some people showing up. You think, right?
Well, it's tough. I would have thought there would have been more than 119. Well, shit, PJ, you should have threw out some T-shirts, bro.
100 motos.
100 motos, huh?
That's the state final. That's what used to be the state final average. 120 right in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's low.
Well, the thing was, okay, so you're thinking, okay, World's Qualifier, with everything they got over there because, okay, East Coast, okay, the Florida State Series, they pull out, like, mid 100 moto counts. We pull, depending on some of the tracks, but well over 100 motos for state races. You know, a couple of them 100.5. You know, give or take.
All right.
You would think it would actually be more. You know, but like Nick says, 100. You know,
Still go day.
You know, we got and a lot of people from the East Coast don't come out to the West Coast. It's been that way for years. You know, so it's going to be a toss-up. There was a lot of West Coast riders that went to Rock Hill.
Yes, there are.
You know, so there's that too. You know, it could be less than 100. I mean, I don't know. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. You know.
Yeah, pretty much.
I really wish that Powell was a 3-day national and not a qualifier and then a 2-day national. You know,
What is that?
just so we had another 3-dayer out here. I mean, I know we got a 3-dayer in Oregon and stuff, but I don't know. I would have thought having a 3-day national out here would be.
But I would almost think that a world's qualifier would bring you more motos than an average national on a Friday.
Yeah. Nikki saying, I think 250 for the national. Cali doesn't show up, but hey, bring him out. Yeah, that's
250 would be a good number.
that's true too. There are a lot of California riders that don't come out to California nationals. That's another strong point too. You know,
What's up, Sean Anderson?
You know, that is
Yeah.
the ones. Oh, so the ones that qualified over there this weekend can't race next week.
Shit, Novak's coming here next week too. I'm sure he qualified yesterday.
Well, Novak, he's got to play catch up because GQ had broke his hand.
But he can't race Friday, is what I'm saying.
Right, yeah, but he needs the national scores because when he freaking had the skate
He
park.
two nationals, right?
No, I think it was more than 2. I think.
Oh, it was when Justin was back. He was back there for Vegas. He raced Vegas. So all he missed was Houston and Virginia.
I miss Phoenix too. I think
Okay.
something like that. It's because Cali has to spend their money chasing rider count in the East because the East don't come West for the most part. Yep,
Right.
True that, Mucho. Yeah,
How
definitely.
you doing, Brooke?
Ranky, what's up? Dance Comp got the Warehouse Jam in Bloomington, Indiana. That's going to be a good one. Matter of fact, I got the Dance Comp shirt on. Got some big stuff coming next week. Hopefully, God willing. April 30th, the Warehouse Jam. That's over there in Giffey's area.
Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chicago.
No. Well, they're in
Got
Illinois,
Bears.
but they
Got
got
Bears.
Illinois and Indiana. They're close. They're neighbors. They're buds. You know. Got that coming on. You know what? A lot of big. Brookie, what's going on, girl? You got that Mississippi pot roast
Put it
ready
on
yet?
green, Geske.
Put it on green, baby.
There's chairs right there.
Now I don't know what's going on. They don't want the heat geek the West Coast, so they make the West Coast pay premium for the points. Yeah. Hey, we all know that, Rigo. That's for sure. Maddie May, what's up, Mad? How you doing, girl? Keep everything freaking lit over there at El Jardín. We might be there later, depending on how the show goes.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah.
Especially with our guests.
Right? Dude, we got front row seats over there. What's up, Geske?
Hi.
How you doing? You see what we did for you? You get
Yeah.
involved with the chat and everything.
Nice.
Look at that.
You can get closer.
You got it dialed. Bring your Dutch bros
Jason
and everything. It's cool. Tell us
Maddie.
what we're doing wrong and all that good bullshit. Make sure you point it out. You know,
After the show.
we're trying to make it a better BMX world. Okay.
One show at a time.
One show at a time, baby. Dude, now I don't know what's going on over here with some of the states. I don't know if you've seen it, Mike. I shared it on the pages a couple times this week. Washington debuted their state series schedule coming up with everything going on up in Washington State. They got a banger schedule going on up there. I was like, oh shit, dude, okay. I didn't hear of half of these tracks before. They got a whole schedule freaking that they panned out. Oregon, the Oregon South Series.
Dude, that 3-day race series?
It's 4 tracks, 3 days.
What's up, Dave Torno? What's up? How you doing, buddy?
Dortona, what's up? Oh yeah, Peebles. Big shout out to Jake Peebles, baby girl.
He said,
Possibility Hack Shack Brothers may have a new home track coming either Blue Springs or Raytown. Ooh, I go for Raytown.
That's like
Springs
two,
is
that's
where,
like two bands.
Bill,
DB Sports checking in. Dortona.
what's his last name? Bill Ramsey. Wild Bill Ramsey. That's his home track, I think.
Blue Springs? Oh, yeah. Hey, Midwest got some good tracks out there. You know?
They don't get to race as much as we do, but they got good
Hey,
tracks.
if they do, Nevada's got to hook up with Giffy.
Yeah, we have a place to stay.
Hook him up with Sean. Show him the ropes. Go hang out at Steel Wheels.
Go to Ray's.
Ray's MTB. Oh man, that'd be game. That's gonna cost freaking Nevada money because he's gonna be, you know, how cash is. I need this bike. I need that bike. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. How you doing, Debbie?
Cliff Davis. My son's home track now is Columbia Basin. Oh, Columbia Basin is a banger track too.
John Crabtree.
Silverback, what's up, Corey? Roach, what's going on, Andrew? Crabtree, Black Ops in the house. Yeah, so this Oregon freaking series thing.
That's April, right?
Yes, it's in April. 4 tracks, 3 days. Okay.
5 races.
Huh?
5 races.
5? Oh, I kind of.
1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 2 on Sunday.
Oh, there's 2 on Sunday. Okay, I got the 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday.
Yeah, let's
okay.
talk a banger.
Oh, well, here's a banger. Here, Jason, since you like promoting and doing stuff, here, they got a $2,000 purse team sheet challenge. Okay, going on up there in South Oregon, bud, for this weekend series that they got going on. 2 G's for a team sheet. So I know we have 27 teams within from here, or okay, let's go. Let's go from Boomtown to Metro.
Oh. Hey, Jane, how you doing?
Give or take. 27.
Ideas.
Okay. They're Pro-Am purses at 10 grand. 10,000. Is Chris Allen in on this?
Right.
Did Chris Allen take DeSoto up to Oregon?
No, he's just helping out, maybe. He's like that. He's that kind of guy.
Jane, how you doing, girl? Nevada is broke after his gas hog trip. Well,
It's only in California. It wasn't like that when he left here.
you couldn't find a Tesla to pull that fifth wheel, bro? It's just you and Leslie. Why you need so much extra? No.
Why do you need a fifth wheel?
They got that
They
new
don't tell
40-foot EV.
Caleb, what's going on, Caleb?
RV, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's ready to go.
Eco, bud. Eco.
Eco.
So Washington, Oregon, then Idaho. We know anybody in Idaho? Ray Hudson,
I'm going to Idaho.
Soyset, McCall. You're going to Idaho next week.
Help my move.
What?
I'm going to go, yeah.
Yeah?
Gonna drive one of his vehicles up there for him.
You're going to go see Ray?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe
Yes.
we might need to try out the new
Yes.
thing.
Yes, from in the warehouse? Oh, yes.
We might have to do that, dude. We're going to have to figure this out.
I still find out what day I'm going to go. I'll call Ray and I'll set it up with him. Make sure he's going to have time.
We'll figure it out.
It's
We can do it. Dude, it's actually not that hard. Go figure.
I feel like it's.
If I figured it out,
That
That's
way.
how you go.
It's that whole, like,
you know that the Encyclopedia
The
Thesaurus? Oh yeah, that shit too.
Adina Roan, how you doing?
Adina, oh man, she got Gabe and friggin' Caesar by the nuts.
It must be, 'cause neither one of them chimed in.
Gabe's probably still got the effects from the micheladas from last night.
Did he-
Gabe,
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
yeah, he could have
Oh.
DoorDash just
Two will come by the house.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, Idaho. Okay,
Lots of money, Dave, you're right.
Caldwell BMX and Eagle Park. Okay, they're Pro-Am. Where are these? Are you sponsoring some of this shit? 12 grand.
Oh.
Good God. We're not doing
We're in the
that.
wrong goddamn state.
We know that.
Okay, well,
As soon as gas prices go
okay,
down,
so
we're upping
Valencia
our
said
Pro-Am.
Valencia said he's a free agent after the 27th. Okay. Can we come up with some Bitcoin or something, Silva?
Better call
I
Red
think
for
we
it.
need
we
to
get
do
the
some
principal on this shit?
NFT stuff
But no.
of Mike Melvin's face.
I mean,
we'll sell that
shit,
artwork.
I'll screenshot it. And then
Yeah.
it's worthless.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
See, hey, Dennison knows what's up. He's like, Upshaw's in Idaho. Okay, Upshaw just won the Vet Pro today. So is he taking some of that purse money to throw into the kitty or what? Oh
What's going on,
You
Jason?
gotta pay rent, bro.
Son of a gun, dude. Oh, we already give another big shout out to Dustin Jacobs, dude. Big shout out to him.
Guitar's gonna start packing now.
Come on,
Yeah,
Big
that
Dave.
collarbone's feeling good.
Dude, hey,
Feeling froggy.
hey, make sure you load up Josh.
Yeah.
You gotta bring Josh.
Gotta bring Blair.
You gotta be him. Yes, sir. What's up, Jason? What's going on, man?
Idaho's next to Oregon.
Let's see. Oh, and okay, so man, April's a big one. We got the I-5 series
Is it really?
coming up with Metro, Lemoore, and Oak Creek. The Miranda Mini Ams. Here we go.
Oregon, and then the
For
town
all our
park
locals
goes right next to
from
I'll
out
check you.
to Powell, Oak Creek, Boomtown, Napa, here in Manteca, Fresno, Reedley, Lemoore, everybody in our area. The I-5 series between Metro, Lemoore, and Oak Creek, and you got the mini Ams. Now this is cool. Jordan's got the age groups kind of broke down pretty good.
He usually does.
You know, well, you know,
Kind of like Keith had it.
Come on.
well, you know, I mean,
And Justice.
it's Jordan.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Claiborne.
He's been around a day or two.
Claiborne answer. Yeah.
Not too far.
You got the 8 and unders for boys and girls. Okay. You got 9 through 12 boys and girls, and then you have the 13 and over boys and girls. You got to run all 3 to get paid. So there's gonna be some little Grammies are gonna be getting some change, be getting some coin.
Think how much fun they have when they used to do that in Atwater. You know, Ricky was a participant in that, made a little bit of money.
Oh, dude, the Friday night freaking little Ams at Atwater were freaking so gangster, dude. It was good stuff. Keith and Justice put on a great program.
East Moline BMX opening day is tomorrow. Midwest Outdoor BMX
Big
tomorrow.
Paul DePere, baby. What's going on, Paul?
Awesome stuff.
Man, missing the live feed here lately, man. It's just like it's not right not watching the indoor.
That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
The indoor over at East Moline is just it's epic.
'Cause you know what? The indoor in Idaho right now also is put on a pretty good show.
Well, no, they just cleared that one out.
They did.
Yeah, they only had that for like a month. Yeah, they only had that for a couple of
Ooh,
weeks.
that's a nice track.
But dude, they did a hell of a job. Spectacular job on the Idaho indoor, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know they had to tear it down already.
Yeah, but
Too bad.
the indoor stuff is killer. It's a whole different aspect, dude. It's great. It's like doing Frogtown. You know,
Right.
old school stuff. It's
Right.
different.
Put down the corners. Well, in Idaho had dirt turn. I mean, they had full blown turns.
They're
Idaho did.
Yeah.
No one else has that, and not very many other people have that.
right.
But
Well, their shit was full blown dirt indoors,
Yes.
dude. Get it? I mean, legit. It was killer.
yeah,
You know. Now East Moline was cool because all their jumps they changed them around every time.
which is legendary,
The,
bro.
the only thing that stayed the same was there was no obstacles down the first straight.
Right.
You're just going into
It's a
turn
whole
one,
always.
just balls to the freaking get.
Someone's getting pimped.
Dude, it's like I'm running a clip on one side, I'm running a flat on the other, baby. It's like staggered special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only turn left, but
And then with what was it, Klamath,
right,
that ran the K1 track?
right.
Who doesn't want to run BMX on a freaking K1 go-kart track and put somebody in the tires? Like, honestly, I will sacrifice making the main just to get the feel of it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, getting put in the tires.
Hey, it's like speedball with paintball, but on a BMX bike.
Oh God,
Well, hey, those are the days, huh, Mike?
so much fun.
Make it rain, baby.
Get the world.
Idaho has it dialed. They have the blocks to back the turns and everything. I tell you what, a lot of guys been going the extra mile, and it's good to see.
Walk straight.
You know,
It's
see,
just a matter of finding someone who's willing to work with you financially wise, or, you know, there's people that have the buildings, but they don't want a bunch of freaking BMXers and bring a bunch of dirt in. You know, unless you do it yourself, you're not usually game.
well, and it's good to have the backing of when you have an idea, and then you get some other people on board, and they got an idea, and you capitalize off of it, and then you can build off of it, and it's like, okay, you know what? I can see the potential in this. Okay, let's put this together. And then you keep kind of digging, and you keep going more and more and more, and then next thing you know, dude, this turned out freaking outstanding. You know, that's
Oh,
all.
absolutely.
That's all it takes.
Yes.
You know, nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
There's a warehouse right here, just right down the road, that me and Jason have been talking about for years, not a warehouse, but it's like an office building. The one right there by, right off Main Street, like coming from my old house,
Right.
building on the right,
Yes.
yeah, that would be,
Oh, plenty of room.
Cut it right up in the middle.
and it's been sitting empty for so long,
Don't kick
Yeah.
me, bros.
but I can only imagine what he wants for it.
Melissa Hammond's checking in. What's up, Melissa? What's going on, girl? Seen old Bella was over there at Chula freaking sending the big shit down there in San Diego earlier this week. Yeah, man.
What's up, Big O?
Big O. Say what?
Yeah,
Phil's in here?
yeah.
Big O, Philip, Alonzo?
Grandpa to be.
Man. Hey, you seen him tearing it up at the skate parks lately?
About time he got back on his bike.
Huh? I tell you what, dude, I think we might have to get him in a freaking park jam here soon.
I think we could get back on the track. I could get a jersey for him.
You know, maybe, if we can get Alonzo, Valencia, Silva, us, and put together a freaking banger track.
It's a possibility.
Ugh.
I'm still waiting on this guy to get back to me on that piece of property he's got.
Man. Series, the armpit of the valley. Oh man, series. Oof. Man, that'd be tough to put a track over in series, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude.
Well, that was, yeah.
I mean, dude, it's kind of hard, dude. You gotta figure out which side you gotta have your AK-47 and your brake lever.
Pretty much.
Or I mean,
And I mean, because Sirius is basically the airport district of Modesto, so.
well, I mean, I wouldn't go so much as like AK because with my skills and everything. I mean, I gotta throw like a fakie and a tap manual here and there. So I mean, I'd
Oh.
be like more of a Tech 9 kind of guy and shit with a half suppressor.
Oh my God, it's getting deep.
But I'm just saying, you know, NorCal Jimmy, what's going on? You know, we're just throwing that out there in case there was a tractor coming in the series. You know, you just,
Hey, if someone could
make
come
it-
up with a piece of property, anything's possible.
Oh yeah. Let's see. We're running through this. Hey, British.
Hey, don't tell us what to do.
The Brit. Who's
Your son?
Oh shit, Ricky's on there. Nice, dude. Oh, Cord's got us covered. Cord's like John Wick.
Yeah,
Part
exactly
two.
right. Well,
Welcome to the Continental. Hey, give me that combo number 5 right there.
there it goes.
That, exactly. Here's my gold coin. Yeah. Matter of fact, here's a track buck. You take track bucks for these things? Yeah. Give me that half moon banana clip. Where the hell? Oh, British National Series is going on over there across the pond. Dude, Bethany Shriver
Dude.
is just mopping the goddamn floor on everybody.
It's not even a race right now.
Okay,
I don't know what she's doing.
you go out. Well, here's the thing. They always say it's mental. This, that, yeah. Okay, I totally agree. You go out there, you win the goddamn Olympics, and you go out there with a bang, and you come out on top with everything. It puts a little pep in your step.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Okay, and I'm
Especially because you weren't favored going in.
oh, no one even talked about you.
Nope.
You know, but dude.
She was on fire Friday. I know that. I saw
The
Friday.
crazy thing is, I don't know if you noticed, Mikey. I mean, in one thing that I've noticed watching it, they're racing. Okay, they got the big hill. This shit's all indoors. Their straightaways, the tracks really aren't that long. Or am I wrong? It looks like the tracks aren't that long. They're hitting the big hill. They're indoor. You know, they're getting through, but footage-wise,
They gotta be.
I mean, they're kicking ass. They're putting on some great ass racing.
They gotta be at least 1,100 feet. I mean, I would think.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure that.
It's awful hard to have an 8mm hill and not have 1,100 feet track. I don't know. It may be an optical illusion because the camera, you know, it does adds 20 pounds or something. I don't know. I don't know. You know, that's a good question. But I'm not sure how long the tracks are.
You know, but it's just one of the things that kind of popped in my head where it's like, it seemed like they were finishing the laps a lot quicker. You know, and they still got some big stuff going on. I mean,
Not knocking them at all. It's just
Oh, hell no.
it just seemed like it's not as long as
No.
what the outdoor tracks are.
and that's always one of the things where when riders from outside the states come over, and it's like, oh, they race the Supercross hills all the time, this, that, and the other. Yeah, we know. And so you see like the Supercross hills and shit indoors. It's like, man, damn, you guys are getting it, man. You guys ain't playing.
Yeah.
You know, especially like if they really are that short. You know, which would be cool to find out and see. You know, hey, what's the average distance of the Supercross track over in Europe or Australia? You know, on some of these other tracks. You know, would be cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what Rock Hill the length is there.
It looks like it's a mile long. It's
Well,
got to be every bit of 1,300 feet.
Well, I know Houston was 1,400
Yeah.
and shit, and my little legs trying to squeal out freaking 1,400 feet, but it's like, you know,
That's what I'm saying. His legs were done today too.
Yeah. I mean, I had the dude next to me pour water on my hips when my shit was on fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, hey, help me out.
What's going on, Harley? David Richardson, how you guys doing?
You know?
Let me try to stop the bullshit before it gets too deep here.
I'm just saying, dude, just throwing it out there. Now, I'll tell you what's not bullshit is Peter Alonso and Drew Goddamn Polk with 65 riders in 1720. Are these guys not the dynamic duo right now?
Right now they are.
I'm talking, okay, so 23U, they're killing it. 1720, they're killing it. What's Donovan Long doing right with these dudes? And okay, we know how Drew finished off last year.
Right.
Okay, he's got more number ones than someone pissed off at the ball game.
Right.
You know, shit like that. And then here comes, okay, we like to call him Chuddy. Okay, we're gonna go Elizondo. Newfound freaking life. Now, Peter's always been kick-ass ever since he was what, 8X, 9X, with Koo and everybody on Hyper, and going through with Phoenix, and when he was on Full Tilt, and this, that, and the other, you know. Peter has always been a freaking threat, too.
Legit, yes.
And now...
Go on, Jerry.
What the hell?
I don't know, because he's been gone, kind of gone for a bit.
Well, he lived in Texas with...
It's not gone, though.
Well, no,
I mean, you didn't see him on the scene much for a bit.
yeah.
I don't know, maybe he's just regrouping. But whatever he did it right.
I mean,
fast as fuck.
he came back, like, towards the end of last year. You know, Donovan picked him up and everything.
Yeah, they were both on fire today.
Oh, Tulsa's almost 1,400 feet, too. Cousin Jerry, what's up, Jerry? How's Isaiah doing over there? How's he liking Rock Hill? But
yeah, the tag team right there. Biggest class out there, which is one of the biggest classes out there. And
yes, yeah, quite the tag. The mindset on how, because we seen it in Phoenix, too. They did the same shit. These guys are like, they're inseparable. They're racing their race, and they still end up in the top two spots. You know, in 1720, you know, they weeded out. Weston Merlot was in the mix today, too. Weston Merlot out of Florida, you know.
when he was second in the main.
You know,
And then
he was running
around him.
He was running second, and Peter pressed the issue and squeezed him out. Merlot still ended up on the podium, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
But then, like, everybody in 1720, you know, it's got Cameron Wing is in there. Okay, Isaiah is in there. You know, Cousin Jerry's son. The Birdman, Crane is in there. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, there's no slouch,
Being smoked.
no lack of quality riders in that class. But 1720 is always that way, though.
65 riders, and you're knocking them down like nothing.
Yeah, first and second for the team sheet.
You're making the shit look easy.
Hi, Michelle Tim, how you doing? Bodega Bay, living large.
Say what?
Yeah, Mama took Daddy on a vacation.
Man.
Where's Bodega Bay?
Bodega Bay?
Bodega.
It's on the ocean.
The most educated person in the freaking room right now. Let's have it. You want my
She's 17.
You want my thesaurus?
I'm 18.
That makes it worse. I was trying to help you.
Yeah. So Yeah, man, says it's awesome. Race Super X open and class today. Yeah, he did. That's a lot of laps on the legs, man. Hopefully, you know what? Got one more day to go, dude. Big shout out to Isaiah, dude. Definitely putting in the work.
Do it while you can.
Give a shout out to our homies over there at All Things BMX. This Wednesday, they're gonna have Kevin Schaub from Amy Grips. He's gonna be on the show 5 p.m. California. Well, can't just say California, but West Coast time on the ATB site. Make sure you guys like and follow, and give him a shout out. See what's up. Oh, Rob Gardner. What's up, Rob Gardner?
Hey, what?
Issues is over
No.
there. He's in South Carolina too.
No, that's where he's watching because he can't go nowhere.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell he got out of California to go to South Carolina.
Yeah, you know how the fellas are.
This guy, dude.
Hey,
He must know somebody.
Rigo asked that Thomas Moderano that beat Shawnee Day today. You see that?
Oh, the kid from Alpha.
Yeah.
Yes, he did it in Houston.
Twice. Yeah, I did see that too.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because dude, the kid's a freaking beast, dude. Another big pickup from Shane, dude. Shane ain't messing around. He's
Santa Clara.
Shane's always been on top of the
North
box.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just been making Alpha better and better and better every goddamn year. Ever since he debuted the frame in
Hey, Shane gets it. I mean, Shane raced. He knows. If he hadn't got hurt, he'd still be racing.
NorCal Jimmy, where we're racing tomorrow? We're going to Santa Clara Powell tomorrow, Jimmy. Oh shit! You sent Isaiah with Rob. Oh shit! Oh god damn it, Jerry!
You just
Oh,
condemned your
Good
boy.
Lord! Holy smokes! Mr. Young, Woodward Park is opening day. Oh, hey, Ryan Garcia. Oh, Fresno's opening up tomorrow. You're gonna be out there in a couple weeks. Huh?
We need to go to the dirt jumps.
Well, we're gonna have the weekend out there.
Okay.
We got Powell, we got Fresno, and then we got Oregon.
Taking the RV to Fresno. Oh, you can't camp there.
No, can't camp there. No. Nope. Nope. All right. So yeah, dude. So big shout out to Drew Polk and Peter on what they've been doing, dude, in 7-20. See, talk to about our folks over there at All Things BMX. Big shout out, guys. Hey, another show. If you guys don't follow them, check them out. Hey, it breaks up the week. You know, you get a show here, you get a show there. You know,
It's BMX.
It's BMX, man. There's always some kind of insight or something that you're gonna take away, or it's gonna bring up a topic that you might want to bring on to another show.
Yep.
Whether it's our show, whether it's their show. You know, their chat room is open just like ours. You know.
Kinda.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're getting there. You know, NorCal Jimmy, we're doing Oregon. Good, Jimmy. Hell yeah, dude. Oregon's a good time.
Going without Oregon, that's another bad decision.
Jeez.
Come on, Jared.
Jesus.
You
First-
trying to dissuade your kid or what, bro?
First Gardner, now Al. Jeez.
That's all bad.
Oh my God, bro. That's why they made
He
counseling.
must have pissed him off.
Breaking command.
So here we go. So the points aren't updated after today.
Right.
Okay, but I tell you what, there's a lot of the rider count out there in South Carolina. It's gonna change. Okay, Sharks, Vicaria holding strong with a 25.93, J&R with a 24.50, Impact with 23.57, Fall Risk with a 21.04, and Black Widow with an 18.66. I tell you what, it's gonna be between Sharks, J&R, and Impact, man. They throwing some heat. Some heat in the fire.
Impact don't have that many riders, do they?
Impact. Yeah. Makita's got a good squad going
They
on.
only had like 7 or 8 riders.
No, they got like an A and a B team and stuff. They got some good backing. They're hey, I tell you what, for their first year really being in the mix, you know, and sitting third with 23 plus points, that's good stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good for Makita.
There was a stolen helmet, but man, that helmet was fire, custom painted.
Jay Price,
So
what's up?
Drew Hort, Jay Price checking in from Reno over there in Nevada. Yeah, but Big Jay's a cool dude, man. Love everybody. Hey, you know what? Big shout out to Reno up there. Sean Buck and all those guys. They got to open up and finally run.
Thank God.
The weather was was finally no snow, no rain, and Battleborn was able to run some races today.
Good for that.
So big shout out to those guys and big supporters of the show.
Yes.
You know, love all of our Nevada family out
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
You know, Battleborn, Fernley, the biggest little bike park. Fern, Pucky, oh, Hacksaw. Hacksaw's living it up. You know what?
You know, he's in Idaho too.
You might be able to hit him up.
I may only be there just overnight, so we'll see what happens. But I will have a place to go from now on.
Well, I think Big Jim's over by Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah, we're going to be in right by Colville, in Boise. So
You're gonna be in the mix, dude.
I hope so. We'll see.
So let's go to the factory standings, and then we'll bring on Big Daddy J. Full Tilt with a 3681 Alpha, 3382 LSG Long Sports Group, 3211. I think they're gonna gain a lot.
Exactly.
I mean, no.
First and second with 65 riders.
I mean, if Drew and Peter were on the team sheets for that one, man, that's a big one. Cato Bab sitting at 388. Cato's killing it.
3388, you say?
3088.
Oh,
You know, he's got shit figured out over there.
seems that way.
He's got it going on how he's running the team sheet. I think, you know what? I think a lot of the points are coming from doing the opens. I'm looking at
Well,
it
you got more riders than most others.
and trying to think, because his girls are really killing it in the opens, you know, and with no Malickies and everything, you know, with Scoops and Gage. Big shout out to Gage.
Oh, good, he killed it.
Gage freaking
Put Little Sis did good too.
Little Sis, I think she ended up with a podium too.
Nope.
Big shout out to No Malickies too. They love watching the show. Yeah, Big Mom's hit me up in Houston. She's like, hey, I love you guys.
Really?
You know, I appreciate you.
Hey, those kids ride.
You damn right they ride.
Those kids can ride, dude.
I tell you what, in Scoops, she had some cool ass hairdo going on at Houston. Dude.
Oh, really?
I was like, I want to dye my hair and get my shit braided too. I'm a little old, little bald, but it looks cool.
It looks like a fishing lure when you do it, Rick.
But if it's gonna help me go faster, I don't give a shit. Okay, give me the scoops. Okay, and the ice cream.
Well, you can get ice cream whenever you want. You know.
I want some of that Cato ice cream, man. And in the 5th spot, we got Factory Answer with the 2674. Derek Lou. Yeah, Rigo Canada showed up, dude. They brought some smoke, bro. Man.
What's up, Dave Arvin?
All right, guys. We're gonna bring on Big Poppy Silva. Jason, you're in the hot seat there, buddy.
Let's go here.
Opened up just in time. What's up, Harvin?
He's getting ready to fall asleep.
I know, dude. All right.
We're talking about points or schmoints.
Man, we talking about practice, man. You know, remember Allen Iverson? We talking about practice.
Practice.
I've got Rocky to wake him up.
Jesus.
That's the best damn meme that it'll never go away.
That's bro me.
It's the biggest thing.
What's up, Poppy?
What's up, dog? What's going on, dude?
Mikey, what's going on? Did I put this stuff? Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man, dude, you sound so
Is
smooth.
that, I watched like what's that show?
Gardner 4th in Cruiser today. 23 riders.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
5th in class.
you got it going on.
People,
Good?
People must
Got
have
it?
crashed.
I felt like this like Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
I feel like we're playing your video games.
You can do that too.
Remember
What's up, Kareem?
Molly Shannon, you went.
Schvetty balls?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Hans and Franz.
Show's going downhill. Each numbers drop.
They should add like 2 people at least. Like I know at least one person's gonna jump on.
Yeah,
Do I talk down into the mic? Okay.
You can bring it to you.
Oh shoot!
Look at that, dude.
Technology's amazing.
That
was my thing.
There it is, dude. You are a techie kind of guy.
I had a bone to pick with BMXers out there,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and we talked about this earlier. It's like
Oh, we talked about it a lot earlier.
dude, the G-rated stuff. Like, okay, do you BMXers finger into a manual or not? Or do you guys just go raw, man, you know, in the rhythm?
Wide
you're-
open?
You're just kind of wide open with your fingers on the grips. Do you touch into your brake or not?
What's up, Mark
Can
Jackson?
we get a poll going on that?
I've heard
I
some
don't
people
know.
do.
Am I too loud?
Like
No.
you're perfect. Like a finger on
I
the
just-
trigger kind of thing?
On the
Yeah.
brake, like when you go into your manual, do you
Yes.
have a finger for in case you go
Yeah.
too far, like a test, yeah.
I mean,
I don't
when I
like
was
it,
learning how to
Because
manual,
I've
that's
seen
what
a
Ken
couple
was
of
telling me.
guys just raw manual, like
They get it.
is that?
Are you talking about
is that
Starks?
a thing or not?
Like Starks can go freaking
Just-
on the wick without it.
Full manual, no finger on any brakes.
That's Starks.
Brakes
and
are
Troya.
bad. Brakes
That's,
are
that's
bad.
Starks and Troya.
Is that,
And Nelson too. Those dudes
Really?
can go freaking wide open.
there we go. Trigger figure
Trigger fitch itching.
Jackson. Why can I cuss on
We can't.
national
We're
TV?
we're wide
It's
fucking
national
open.
TV.
Wide fucking open.
Wide fucking up. Mark
I
Jackson.
seen Mark do it.
Mark Jackson. I think he has his fingers on the.
Josh
on the
Blair,
brake.
what's up, bro?
He
I don't know.
you
So that was
bet,
my
man.
first thing.
I think he just rested there because I witnessed it yesterday when I raced him. Yeah. Mark's on the pin.
Pal track is a thing for the.
He's
for
on
that,
the wick,
for
man.
that guy. He's super fast.
Yeah.
And he's super fast everywhere, but obviously
Super
Pal
cool.
track
Cool.
Oh hell yeah,
is
he
a
is.
local track.
Hella cool.
Bobby Escobar, how's that knee doing, buddy?
What else we got there, Big J?
I don't know.
Been doing a little testing, dude. You switched over to the Vendetta this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to explain this in
He's covering his ass.
technical terms.
Layman's terms.
I've been waiting for. I'm in love with the OS 20. I don't race it or ride it. I'm not a 20-inch rider, but the OS 20 gets me by. So I thought
Right.
that it. And look, we got Supercross apparently is coming out with an OS 20 sometime in. March.
You've been on the waiting
It's
list for
March
that,
now.
haven't
Hampshire has it already.
you? Yeah.
Answer has one. S squared has one. I have an S squared, but
You do.
unfortunately, I'm not a super fan of the Cruiser S squared. No disrespect to the S squared Cruiser because I love their OS 20.
Yeah.
The problem is when I want to race, well, if I do ever race two classes in the same day, I want to get on each bike and I want the geometry to be somewhat matching. Right? Right? Is that a bad thing? Like,
So do I gotta tell Sawyer to make an OS 24? Hey John,
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like, I'm
OS
totally like,
24. You might hit on something.
it's
You never know. John's down for
Is
shit.
it really? I mean, there's no limit to the cruiser class, so you could actually run like a 24.5 front and rear tire, and
Anything
that's
goes nowadays.
acceptable, right? Right? I don't know.
I would think so, dude. You never know, dude.
So,
Hey Nick, we have a guy that does security right here on our team. If you need help with that, Cord Bierman.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Bobby.
a guy like Kareem, for example,
Jesus Christ, he's so
Right.
big.
he can't. He has to ride an OS
No,
20.
he don't. He rode 20 inches his whole life.
And OS 24
Not,
is a road bike.
not recently. He's more comfortable on an OS 20.
Well, I can't blame him.
Well,
He's 6'4".
He is. He's a very tall guy.
What is he? What did he say it was? He was I can't remember what did he say? He said he was
For what?
how tall he
He's-
was. It's like some
he's-
funky number that
He's tall. He's a very tall guy.
Yeah.
But and he doesn't like people to talk about his height because, it's just the opposite of us, Ricky, Rick,
a short
and
fucker.
me.
Hey man, it is what it is.
It's the same for them as well.
I ride a OS 18.
It's the same for them.
That was a
as well.
16.
Look,
Shit.
Fucking measure the wheels, dude.
Okay,
I got 90 pounds of air in that son of a bitch. It measures out just fine.
OS 24 is a road bike. That's funny shit.
and
Just throwing it out there.
one of the things that I wanted to talk about too was another thing is in the next 10 years,
We'll be dead.
with the tech,
Yeah.
well, almost certainly
And
at
all
this
the
point.
tickets.
What's going on, Wayner?
Winner.
Tim, how you doing?
The geometry of a BMX bike is what? It's pretty much situated as we speak. Is there gonna be any drastic changes in the near future? Is it gonna be like a bombshell, new bottom bracket height anytime soon? That's just gonna surprise everybody. Like, we didn't know that a 20-inch bottom bracket was the way to go. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, are we situated with geo right now? Geometry. Is it pretty much give or take,
I don't
plus or
think so.
minus?
Well, I mean, like, okay.
Geometry's not gonna change much. I don't think much is gonna change for you. They've tried everything. They've tried the no seat stay, the no.
Well, it's no different than, okay, so look at the elf right there. Okay, now let's say you took that seat post and dropped it down.
Yeah.
Extended that bottom bracket and kicked the down tube down more. You could drop that crank. It'd have a rake to it.
Look at the new sun frames. That's what they do anyway.
You know, but you could have a rake to it. But no one's done it yet.
How would you want to rake though?
Well, no, because the bottom bracket's too high, or you need a lower one, or whatever. You could do it.
Well,
But the shitty part is that the cranks are going to hit, depending on what length of cranks you're hitting. You're going to chop the top of a freaking
and
jump
how will you
or a
run?
run. You know, if you're not smooth like me, you know, and hella buttery, like biscuits at freaking Red Lobster, you're just going to be chopping.
Well, yeah, I mean, totally.
God, I hope you got your boots on, Morgan. Just getting deep in here.
But it's possible. You could. I mean, look at how some of the road bikes
Well,
and some of these other ones are.
okay, BMXers out there, I know you're out there right now, and I know some of you technical freaks. What is a slack head tube? What is not a slack head tube? What is a chainstay? How long is a chainstay? What is a perfect fitting bike for a 20-inch rider? It can go up and down, this and that. Look at Wayne, 18 BB, 155. So I'm
I'm not on 155s.
I'm here. This is weird. I'm hearing about, and I'm not like a lifetime BMXer, but 175 cranks, little guys were perfect.
Right.
But what's going on with the 170s now? Is that like a new thing?
I've heard that too.
Am I tripping?
From you, but,
Am I tripping?
I just switched to 170s and
That's what. Look.
a golden, like golden.
That's
like,
fine, but you have a 28 inseam, right?
Because I'm 43.
Is this
I was
working
saying,
for
your,
you?
your inseam's like 28.
Something like that. I don't know. I haven't measured it.
Which the number comes, the math works out.
Well, because now the thing was like back 5 years ago, I was on 172 and a halves, and
Right.
and was doing good. So I was like, well, you know what? Let's go to 175s. Been on 175s, and it's like, man, dude, it's like I was always missing this one little bit, and then for some reason it was like kept training, and it was like, man, dude, you know what? We're gonna roll the dice and go 170s, and because that's what I got on my park bike. Okay,
Yeah.
now, granted, on a park bike, you're not doing nowhere near the pedaling that you're doing on a race bike. So it was just Cord happened to have some 170s. He's like, hey, dude, throw them on, see what goes.
Do you feel better on them? Because
I do.
I heard
I do.
through the grapevine that you felt real comfortable with them.
I did spectacular.
So there is a fit for everybody, and
Yeah.
and
You just gotta narrow it
170
down.
has a life.
Yes, oh, definitely.
Trial and error. The only thing is now, trial and error is expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
If you're running DXRs to buy 3 sets of them to try the different sizes, you know?
Yeah, let's not talk about expense.
Oh, dude, when it's R&D,
Expenses.
R&D,
Well, yeah,
we're just going.
stuff is expensive. These
Yeah, for
days.
you, Wayne, you're what, 6'3", 6'2"? That's perfect for you. That sounds like good.
180's pulling. Yeah.
That's brand.
So here's another thing that I had too.
Right.
That was a thing that was brought up to me when I went up to Tangent. TJ slammed my seat
Uh-huh.
all the way to the ground, like
Right.
to the bottom of the seat post, and
Right.
I raised it up like 3 or 4. It wasn't a Terry Tonet
Oh,
15 inches,
right.
but it was down. It was a comfortable 3 or 4 inches. Oh,
Enjoy it
whoa.
more.
That's you gotta slam the seat now. Is that BMXers out there? Is that the thing? You gotta be
You
down.
You what?
down to
Yeah.
the butt of the bottom of the seat
Well, because it gives you that room to when you go to suck up the bike or tuck.
to suck up the bike.
Well, you don't have, you can't, like he said, you can't do turrets that high, but you can have your seat raised up.
You could,
It just depends on how you ride.
but you need now. That's where you come in. You're talking about are we at the max geometry? This that. You really need that extra room with how technical a lot of these tracks are. You know, I get it and I understand where it's like, oh, back in the day, just run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, these guys are getting into it. Get that bitch out of the way. Dual speed. Can't sit
What's
up
up,
with
Daniel?
bad
Hey, welcome to the
knees.
show, dude.
Jackson's got his popcorn out.
Oh,
Love
yeah,
you, Jackson.
You know, but that's where you need as much room as possible to be able to manhandle the bike on some of these tracks. You know, it's not like back in the day where it's just like, hey, just slap on this gear
Turn your ass off.
and just pedal the shit. You know, it is getting so competition-wise, the competition's stacked. We see it on the live stream all the time. Okay, on how close the competition is and how technical a lot of these tracks are. You know, they're not all just dirt. They're soil tech. They're asphalt turns. You're making minute adjustments to your bike to get that comfort zone to where it's like, okay, dude, I'm dialed. Because that's how it is. If you're not comfortable, you're not gonna ride with a shit.
What's up, Caesar?
You know what I mean? Like honestly.
I 100% agree, but I'm in the middle of both worlds. Like I get it. When you get in the gate, and unless you're a 15-year-old and you're flexible as all hell,
Right.
and you're trying to sit in the gate, you need a little bit of seat kick so you can get comfortable. I get it.
I know there's at times where you get that sense of security of when you like the seat would hit your butt, where it's like, okay, cool, I'm good, I'm dialed. You use that kind of like as a go no go gauge when you're jumping
Definitely.
shit or doing
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know, and then the second you don't feel it, sometimes when you hit it where there is no backside and the bottom drops out of it, you know, where you're just like you got that oh shit moment where you're out of that comfort level.
Hey, Marcy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now the big thing here, like I'll take Houston for example. You have to be comfortable with being out of control.
Right. I agree.
You know, and that's where
Going across there, Jason. You can relate to that.
and that's a big thing. That's how you have to kind of like ride these tracks. Same thing with Santa Clara.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody they better put their feelings on their sleeve when you go to pedal because it's more technical than what it was. You know, you have to be comfortable with being out of control with whether it's the wind, no wind, or whatever. It is what it is, and you just have to find that comfort zone on where it's like, okay, I'm ready to go now. I'm good. I got a feel for it. I know what to expect, and that's with a lot of tracks right now.
Yeah, Travis, yes. Being comfortable with your setup will make the world of a difference. If something doesn't feel right, you're probably going to ride like shit. Super true. I agree 100% on that. I'm a big weenie. My signature Supercross will be have no seat, but okay.
Well, then you have guys like Robbie Stanford and Daniel Magnetti who sit down in the turns when they're going through it.
Sit down and you got different types of riding
It's
styles.
what works for you.
It's all the riding styles, and there's so many different like approaches
Everybody rides different.
that everybody does now.
Yeah.
I think what you're saying, though, on our general consensus, is now we're dealing with paved turns, we're dealing with slurry, we're dealing with high-speed obstacles that we need to bend our bodies down into the bike really low,
Yes,
right.
low center of gravity as much as possible. And having a seat kicked up is probably not beneficial.
Right.
So we have changed over the decades. BMX has changed incrementally, but now going back to our geos, our geometries, our bike geometries, slacker head tube angles, right?
Mhm.
Lower bottom brackets, what in the last 20 years has changed as far as chain stays, the rear end? That's a big thing. If they're longer now, aren't they?
It depends on,
Technically?
the company.
Depending
Depend
on
on
what
the
they
company?
are. Right. Yeah.
Because we're more supercrossy, we're more fast, high speed, so
Right.
we want a little bit of a long. Tell me if I'm wrong. A little bit of a longer chain stay.
It gives a longer chance to. It's gonna give you that
I
little
don't
bit
know.
more stability.
Makes it harder to manual too.
You know, and that's the thing though. You know, the only thing like a lot that's getting manual is through the rhythm section. You might get a double here and there, you know, but really the only thing you're really getting manualed a lot or consistently is the rhythm section.
Yeah.
You know, everything else you're sucking up and you're scrubbing the jump. You know, you're keeping it low and you're just be like, I'm gonna pop this one real quick. I'm gonna get the backside and boom, boom, done. I'm back on the pedals real quick. You know, you're trying to make the bike as squatty as possible.
Well, those Suns are squatty as hell.
Oh, you shouldn't, dude.
Anyway, that was my thing. Was like, it's cool to see BMX in different frame materials and stuff.
Right.
Different gearing. A couple of years ago, I saw Josh Owe on a 4316. I thought that was cool. It was spin, spin, spin. Now it's changed. Now it's big gears, and
Oh yeah.
it always seems like every couple of years, like there's just a variance of, okay, this is in right now. Now we're going big gear.
Definitely.
But now we want to spin.
The big gears number, they relate to
The track.
to everything we've always ran. The numbers are the same. It's just the sprockets are bigger is all.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
But then you still, even though the gearing number is right, compared to like you'll take this number and this number, okay, they're compatible, but still that overall like crank and where your pedals are gonna be comes into effect.
Oh, big time.
You know, because I mean you got guys that are running like 48, some 50,
51s, yeah.
50 plus chain rings on the front with like an 18 or a 19 in the back, and it's just like the chain is like a mile goddamn long, but yet they're able to get it done. Now, like you or me, we go and try to be like, hey, dude, you know what? I'm gonna try it out, whatever, see what the take is on it, and then next thing you know, it's just like, shit, I couldn't get out of my own way with this. You know, just throwing it out there. You know, I'm not saying it is or isn't, but you know, just as an example. You know, because you're like, everybody's looking for that next edge, that next little bit to get up on the competition.
And you see it constantly kind of evolve in like this little bit of a direction.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I saw like directional changes in the gearing, and then it moved over to a little bit of a different gearing, and then everybody jumped on that bandwagon, and then it's back to here. And it's always from the middle of the road, the 16.
Yeah.
Right.
That's your middle of the road. But then we go with the variants, and that was great with the Renan sprockets,
Oh,
the
the decimal
decimals,
gears.
and all that. Like, it just goes on and on and on. It's whatever you're comfortable with, obviously,
Right.
and what you feel best with.
It's a big thing.
But I just thought it was interesting, like, with BMX racing, it's like, how much further are we, is there anything in the next 10 years that's can anybody pick something in the next 10 years that's gonna be like,
Life changing.
oh, we didn't even see this coming. This was crazy.
You every so often you kind of see a bike out there, whether it's an adult, a mid-teen, or a younger Grammy. You know, it's like how they close up the forks. You know, they'll have they're running some carbon forks, you know, or whatever, and the front wheel, you can't even stick a playing card between the tire and
The fork. The crown.
You know, and so that right there, you're changing the pitch of how that frame is.
Steer, yeah.
You know, on how that is, where you'll get some like on a cruiser or a 20, and then the gap between the where the fork goes through the head tube, and you got like an inch and a half between the tire and that. So that's changing the rake of the geometry of the frame too. You know, so that's where it's like the ingenuity of trying to figure it out. Like I know Greg Adams, he was one of the big ones that did that when Nick was a kid. Was the dude measured everything. You know, I took a lot from that. I mean, you know, with Ricky, it was like, all right, dude. You know, hey, it's Nick Adams. This kid's kicking everybody's ass. You know, I'm gonna take that into account. You know, and so that's some of the things that
influence is definitely
you
a
pick up on.
positivity on that. Yeah.
Well, and then
sure.
the competition back then, when like what I think Nick was like 12, Ricky was probably 10, going on 11. You know, the competition at that time was just so stacked. You know, you're looking for like that next bit, and it's like, you know, you're talking.
Were you guys constantly shopping for that edge? Like,
no, it would just come up. Oh yeah, you're always
shopping
looking
for that.
Yeah,
little
you're
bit of
looking
an
for
edge.
it, and then it would come up in conversation.
Yeah.
Or you would see so and so's bike, and like, damn, dude, how'd you get that to fit? Or how'd you do that? Well, this is what I did. Oh, no kidding? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Now, like every rider, kid, adult, or whatever, girl, women, is their body mechanics are so different, but there's something always out there to try.
Right.
You know,
right.
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
With BMX. It's so simple, but there's still so much out there that you can throw out there to try, and the littlest thing makes the biggest difference, honestly.
Like that kid on that car, like in Arizona, that sprocket.
Yeah.
That
Running
was-
like a 52?
No.
Or what the hell was that thing? It was 63,
60
wasn't it?
something, 60 or 70 something. Yeah, it was humongous.
That was my thing. I was just talking a little bit about that. Like some good points on some of this basic
Where
stuff.
any slight edge matters so much,
It's
dude.
true.
You'll try anything.
There's
you're trying
always
to.
a little
Yeah.
variance going on. You got, obviously, Supercross makes a lot of carbon material, carbon frames.
Mm-hmm.
There's other carbon, but the argument is carbon for the average Joe,
Mm-hmm.
your average rider,
Not necessary.
carbon versus other materials. Is it faster, slower, better? Do you feel better on what material versus what? That's a big thing.
Yeah, I think it goes with like, it's got to be like the age.
The carbon frames are rough
The-
to ride on a rough track.
Well, like, you got different carbon, there's so many different carbon wheels out there right now. You got the carbon forks, carbon bars, and everything. I think it just goes by, it's another thing where it goes by the feel. I think like carbons on a little kid aren't going to be too much of an improvement as opposed to the aluminums, especially for like a 6X,
Right.
7X, that's like 50 pounds,
I
60
think
pounds.
there's just not. Yeah.
You know,
Because the frames weigh the same. You look at Supercross website, the carbon and aluminum weighs the same,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's twice as much.
Yeah. And then you get some that they get a carbon, and it's like, dude, this is way too stiff, or it's killing my back, or this, that, and
Knees,
the other.
especially the old guys that knees and back.
I need a little bit of give, or whatnot. And that's where the R&D comes in, where it's like, but then you throw the money in there. It's like, you can't afford to just be like, okay, dude, I got this frame coming this week. I'm gonna try this out. Shit, that wasn't right. I'm gonna order another frame, or shit like that. Like
Right, you can't.
But to do the R&D and do stuff like that, it's got to be fun as hell. I like doing changes because it's cool. I know it for me, and it's like, hey, all right, it didn't work. You know what? It's what keeps it fun. It's what keeps the sport going because you're up against. That's the competition part of it. You're looking for the next edge on the competition, whether it be yourself, your kids, or a rider on your team, or shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people think, oh, dude, it's just BMX. There's a lot more to it.
Yeah, there
There-
actually is.
well, that
You know.
and that was the question. It was like, I think we have like a very evolved level of technology. There's just these little minute things and changes that we keep trying to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's evolving more is the tracks.
Right. The
We're
tracks.
keeping up with the tracks because the tracks are what's changing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I totally get it, Jason. And that's where
we're track and field right now. Track and field. It's paved turns. It's slurry.
Yep.
It's hard, high speed,
right.
85 psi in the tires, and smooth road tires. Let's go.
Yeah, well,
It's all speed, high speed.
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it before
talked
the show
about it.
started. Like, the Tiogas say 50 to 65 psi, right, on the sidewall.
I think it's higher than that. It's like goes to 80.
110, some of them go to 110.
Well, like on an average power block.
Yeah.
It's
Power
like,
block 85, yeah.
yeah, it's like 85, and everybody's putting 100 pounds in there.
Well,
I had one go off in the
90.
hotel room at 90.
Yeah.
well,
90.
when
Okay, yeah.
they make these tires, they fill them up until they blow, and then they cut that PSI in half. Whatever it was, that's what they put on the tire.
Yeah.
So if it was at 200, they're giving them 100.
You know, and now, so, and with the asphalt, the soil tack, the slurry, the gunite, you know, because asphalt and gunite, the corners grip totally different. You know, it's
Yeah, they don't get slip. They don't get
between with what, well, and I think actually what Lemoore, I think is just straight concrete, right?
the first turn is, yeah.
You know, and going into a corner like that, it's still between asphalt, gunite, concrete, it still feels different.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, shit, dude, I need more air, or I need less air, you know, depending on rider feel, or whatever. But then, okay, you look at the sidewall, it's like, shit, dude, that damn that tire only goes to 65, or telling me, and then kaboosh,
Yeah.
you know. And usually it's not the,
Time out real quick.
No,
You guys
go
keep
ahead.
going.
Yeah.
I just need to go here real quick. I'll be right back.
Tubalitos.
Quick
Yeah.
time out.
It must be a sponsor for NARF.
Oh, I can't get through.
Alright. Turbolitos must be a sponsor for you, Wiener.
Must be.
Are they picking up the sushi bill, bro? The lawyers say 85 PSA. Factory dads say 110. Yeah, you got that right. V rubber speed boosters, 100 PSI. Max's torch, 110. Yeah, dude, across the board, man. It's one of those things.
I've never run that much air in my tires.
It was, and
I think 75 is the most I've ever ran.
well, and that's where it's a catch-22 on that, where it's like, yeah, okay, I could do a little bit more air. Okay, so you put a little bit more air in it, and then you go and hit the track, and it's just like, holy shit, dude, I'm beating the shit out of my wrists or my elbows, or
That was,
I'm
that
all
was
over the
Jason
place.
when he got his first carbon. That was him because it was killing his wrists from motocross. What's up, Nicole? How you doing, girl?
Sushi Litos.
Yeah.
Wiener.
I feel better.
Sushi Litos. You know. But that's the big thing. The air pressure thing is
Yeah.
huge.
Back in the 80s, 42 PSI was a lot.
Oh man, dude, 40 PSI right now.
But everything's at 35 on it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, back then, definitely.
Sorry.
Bumpy, loose track, less air, tight slurry,
I
track
had
is
to
more.
tinkle.
Yeah, we don't, and that's the thing. We don't have bumpy tracks. We have them where.
We have bumpy tracks, even ones that are slurred are bumpy.
Well, they feel bumpy when you
Especially
have 90
When you have
PSI.
10 PSI on a carbon bike.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. You feel it a lot more,
Oh, damn, Zach just quit, bro.
and you're.
Damn Zachary. Zachary Loftus.
He got
He been trying to fire you anyway,
he
bro.
got fired and rehired all in the same freaking
Show.
same post.
Just kidding, Cody.
But
Hey,
that's the
Wayne,
thing.
Wayne Reiser. Look, I gotta stop and Wayne Reiser. Look, this guy. He's so awesome. Look, he's
Yes,
out there
John.
doing He's mountain biking. He's BMXing. He's
He's doing
taking
some more, isn't he?
pictures. He's doing
Oh, yeah.
everything. He's getting out there, dude.
No, Wayne don't
He's
make
living his life.
Dude, Wayner's got
He's
quite the
living
bike
his life.
collection.
Yeah.
Wayne's
He's living
got
his
quite
life.
the travel.
Good-
Yeah, he's going to ride a lot of places, which is really, really cool.
I tell you what, we need to take a trip over there to Auburn with all those dudes. Auburn bike.
We
park.
took a bunch of pictures of the guys out at Auburn. and
Yeah,
I was
they had it
impressed
going on
with-
there.
Oh, Jesus.
With the
Yeah.
big jumps.
Yeah.
Big jumping. They were
Auburn-
doing some big jumps.
Auburn's really freaking
Saw your
stepped
boy
it up.
jumping.
My little 20,
Oh, yeah.
my little 20-year-old
JJ
kid,
was out there
he
in freaking
My
hills.
little 20-year-old? What?
220-pound, whatever.
He was stretching out, doing a little R&D on the e-bike, huh?
He was.
But when you got a throttle, I mean, shit, it's not that hard.
Well, it's
It's
not
a bicycle jump, not
it's
motorcycle
it's
jump.
not a throttle.
Whatever.
It's you have
Whatever.
It's a pedal assist.
Cheater. Whatever.
Oh, Zachary Loftus. Zach helped JJ get across some of these jumps out there. You know, over there at Honda Hills.
The big
for
ravine
those
jump?
who know the NorCal scene, just big old
The big
old
ravine
jumps.
jump.
Yeah.
Where you crushed my wheel. JJ quit racing at eight years old. I felt bad because like the kid, he quit racing. He wasn't on a bicycle for years and years and years. He went and raced one race at 14 or 15, and that was it. And so I felt really bad because I'm a two-wheel guy, and I just felt pretty bad. So he told me, he said, Dad, you know, I'm 20. Can you go teach me how to ride a bike?
Teach me how to send it.
So we took the e-bikes out there. I know it, they're e-bikes.
I'm gonna
but
call
they're
Loftus up.
e-bikes.
Hold on, let's see what he's doing.
Let's call
Yes,
it
Dave.
Zachary Loftus. Are you still in
Yes.
wherever you at?
Yeah, wherever. Yeah, I guarantee
Wherever
you.
you're at.
I guarantee you, he's wherever he's at.
He's in
Yeah.
some state.
I guarantee it. Wherever
He
he's
was
at, that's
eating-
where he is.
At a steakhouse today, or yesterday.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, he can take some good pictures, Travis. You're right.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
He eats the hell out of some sushi too.
Oh yeah.
Wayne's on the
Washes his
spot.
car for a long time.
Maybe that's the secret that I
That-
need.
Hey, that's the thing. Wayne didn't wash his freaking ride this week for it to rain. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh Jesus, who knows?
Wayne could take some very good pictures.
He's in
Chicago.
Chicago.
Fly back tomorrow. All right, cool. We'll see. Hey, we'll see you, pal.
I was gonna tell him to go see it. Yeah, but
Zach, you jump
Joey
in,
Adams. What?
Big Zozo. Well, Zoe's checking in. You know, she knew Dad was checking in.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Gray.
Yeah.
What else we got going on there, Jay?
Well,
What other stuff kind of throws?
What do you got in your works? You're planning on?
What's the elephant in the room? No, I'm just kidding.
Morgan?
No. Oh my God! How
No,
rude was that?
it's
No,
a
because
term.
Wow, she called you an elephant, Morgan. Can you believe this shit?
no, because
So
no,
offended.
because no,
Oh my
That's so
God.
sexist,
because
Rick.
no,
How dare you.
she's our only studio guest after Chad spent all the time to get all the monitors
Yeah.
to go.
Look,
to
I had trouble.
Allison Adams. How you
We
doing,
got
girl?
in studio
Yeah.
shit. You
Yeah, but
know,
she's not an elephant.
no, well I know. I don't know why
He
the
called
hell-
you an elephant.
I don't know why the hell he called the elephant.
It's on video. You got
No,
proof.
I
no,
know.
Morgan. That's not
Shows
what I was
everyone.
saying. But
That
I
wasn't you. It was him.
I did
Follow
have
lawsuit.
I did have trouble getting in the gate. The crowd was crazy. I had to fight my way through.
The security here at the beer budget shows.
Morgan helped me
Yeah,
cut through the crowd.
Yeah, once you get past the black and white dog, you're pretty good.
That was, you know, she's
It's
yeah,
sketch.
she's an amazing
It's
person.
sketch.
She has a fast back.
It
Oh,
gets,
we got
it
gold-
gets rough out
Whoa.
here on the front. Like you guys don't even understand. Like
We got the Golden Crank mom. In
Yeah.
the chat.
we probably
Allison
won't
Adams.
even. We probably
Double
after the
A.
show, we probably won't even be able to leave. We'll probably have to go out the back door and then around the side because
Yeah, I got a couple fits.
You never know.
You know, I'm
the paparazzi gets pretty crazy around here, Manteca.
It's crazy, dude.
It gets pretty wild. Just saying. I don't know.
Yeah, big shout out to Eric Martin, man. Dude, long time BMXer, man. Freaking passed away this weekend. That was a big one. Yeah, our hearts go out to him and the family, man. That was a big one. Moose BMX.
Yeah, condolences there to the family.
It's rough. Very rough.
What's going on team wise? Now, hey, you and the Robbie's squad. Now being a parent on the Robbie's chat here.
You are actually a parent.
I
an
am.
official parent.
Is that what you call
I am
it?
an active.
So you're
active-
under disclosure to
under
only say
disclosure,
so many
dude.
different
Yeah,
things.
I
so.
know.
Let's still
Put on a handful of great clinics these past couple weeks. Elkhorn, Manteca,
Yeah, they didn't look bad.
had to go through some adversity to get these to happen, which
Well,
I think is kind of bullshit because
But he did it.
it's BMX, family oriented, great turnout, by the way, on these past two and the ones before. But I think these last two that you guys have put on have really just stepped up the
40
game
kids.
of the local scene.
And Manteca had 40 kids,
Yeah.
Yeah,
42, I think.
yeah. Morgie was out there. She
We had
mofo photography.
We had a good crew, yeah, and I got to give it to, Ricky Carter. Obviously,
He's kind of
your
shady.
your little guy who's bigger than you.
Shady.
Um,
Quinn and Zach, they're all shady.
Not so
Lonnie, too.
little guy.
Kalani Hunter,
Those guys, they on the fence, man.
They
Quinn.
even a chopping block.
Big time.
Those three kids. Look, it operates with a good crew of parents, and the kids themselves are doing an amazing job.
Right.
And the clinics speak for themselves. I mean,
And it was
the
a
little
good
guys want to go out and see those guys.
Right.
And
They
that's what it's all about.
the older kids, like you said, Quinn, Ricky, Kalani,
Zach.
Zach. They
Zach, we don't mean to leave you out, Zach.
We didn't. We filmed out.
You're hither and thither right now
I'm
with
leaving him out.
adulthood. I get it.
hell,
but-
shit. Zach was I think straight off the airplane for the Manteca one.
Dude,
No, he was going to be leaving in 2 days.
Or, and
Yeah.
showed up. Zach's still avid in BMX. Thank God.
Until he got a motorcycle.
Because he got that 450.
We'll
talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
Zach could play baseball in college right now. The kid's
Why would he do that? He's making so much
super
money.
athletic. He's an athletic,
He's making good money right now. He's a happy camper.
super athletic kid. Like he can do it. He can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like really well. Like,
So over there at the 21 Productions squad, you definitely have all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. Everybody's strategically placed between Christina, Ashley Tafoya, yourself, Daniel, the big boys, and have the local scene. And I'm not just saying local scene, just like, one track. I'm talking on a broad scale where people want to ride and learn with the riders of this team, no matter what their age proficiency is, expert, young expert, intermediate,
Yeah.
older expert, that they thrive to be a part of this, and you post something up and, hey, we're doing this, and people show up, even the adults, what was it for the adult? What was the cutoff?
15, 16?
And had
adult.
got a great adult.
It was subjective to what the age group on that was, but it was really meant for probably
35 and over.
28 and over, 30 and over, novice, intermediate.
Well, and that goes with
But some of these older racers, they get kind of left in a void because they don't really have a place. They can't really jump in a 12-year-old clinic, and they don't
What's
really
that, Brett?
they don't really have a place. So we kind of saved a spot there with the adult clinic, and that's all that was all about. So
But you'd been doing those.
there's a place that fits for some of those riders. Yeah,
You'd been doing those
Yeah.
for a while.
yeah. We started doing those, and we've gotten some pretty decent feedback with it. I mean,
So there's been a lot of feedback in general, honestly.
It's we've had 40-year-old novice intermediate
Right.
riders come up and really want to understand how to ride the bike a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, a little bit faster,
Right.
run the right body positioning, and really truly understand that they're just not going through the motions, that there is ability to progress
Right.
at an older age, which is difficult for a lot of different sports and
Yeah.
environments. So we open that up. and that's worked out really good. And then obviously the kids are on fire. You know, our kids,
Yeah, dude. Well,
all of our kids, from top to bottom, they love going out there and just riding, and that's what we're all about.
they love to
We
just
just
go out there
love
and
to
ride.
ride, and we got kids jump that or jump that. You know, and in a race, something that you probably wouldn't jump or do, but we just having fun throwing it around.
There's a
we're
lot
throwing
of
the bike around.
depth. There's a lot of depth for like you say. You know what? We're competitive. We're local. You know, we don't push the national issue, even though because you got Ricky and Quinn on the national level. You know, you're the mom and pop barbecue team, but yet you're not because of the depth that you have on the squad. Now we'll go. We gave Zach, Ricky, Quinn, Kalani their dues. Now there's you. There's Dan Gershie, Rick Shepard. You know, you four guys are really putting out an outlook for, like what you were saying, the older adult BMXer out there. You know, you're giving these guys something to shoot for and an opportunity for them to better their skills. And I've heard nothing but good things from the adult side of it.
Yeah, we captured some veteran riders, some up and coming riders. Gershie just turned expert.
Luke Ute.
Yeah, and Big Luke.
Ute's an ex A pro. From
He's
back
ex
in the
everything,
day.
isn't he? He's
The
got, like,
guy can.
Ex-convict, ex-felon,
Number one
gangsta.
does gold cup,
Gangsta.
gold cup, freaking Alcatraz.
Hey,
And
loose
Falcon Bay.
shit, dude.
The guy can ride. The guy can ride.
No doubt.
And you know, Rick Shepard has really put in a lot of work.
He definitely.
And I gotta give him a lot of credit for putting in that drive and that effort. He's gotten a lot faster, and he's a good example for a lot of these guys coming up. That
The dude's lit in the
you
team chat.
You can figure it out.
The
You
dude's
can
got it
figure
going on.
out. It doesn't matter if you start racing BMX at an older age. You can still figure out how to ride pretty decently. I mean,
If you want to put the time in.
Well, and
no one's ever going to be a 20-year-old or 16 or an 18-year-old ever again when
shit,
you're 40.
You ain't got
Yeah, of course not. We all get it, but
Well, most
there's
of us do.
still plenty of room to get better
Absolutely.
for yourself.
Well, and the thing too is like you get a lot of these past BMXers that have been off the bike for 20, 30 years, and they come back to it,
Like
and then,
Luke.
and like what we were talking about earlier. Now that's like, what the hell's this asphalt soil tack bullshit?
Geometry's different. The
You
whole
know.
bike's different. It's like, man, I haven't raced in 15 years. We got a guy who looked like he raced before. Like he was like wobbly but still manualing.
Right.
Fast but a little bit sketchy.
Mhm.
And he was ready to go.
Right.
And we get those guys too. Like,
Yeah. But that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand how much and the steps that BMX has gone through and where it is today compared to what it was years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
It's progressed so much, it's not even funny.
You know, it's just like,
I raced in the beginning when I was 5. It was raw. There was
yeah.
nothing. And now, oh my God.
Hey Brett, David, we're at our local
Estacio.
track is Manteca. Manteca BMX is my
Tom Retreat shit.
local track.
Don't antagonize.
I'm gonna, hey, a little peanut butter whiskey goes a long way, partner. You know that.
We're probably talking about off the cuff stuff.
Everything's off the cuff with this show.
It's just a little different than normal, that's all.
Well, it's
just,
everything's different.
Nice change of pace.
You know, it's good. Well, I mean, now look, we're gonna be going to Oregon in a couple weeks.
Isn't that the same time as Sea Otter? Isn't it always just time?
It is actually.
Right.
Matter of fact, it is. It's the same weekend. Matter of fact,
Cross it.
yep. Al and I are actually going to be announcing in Aptos for the pump track for Sea Otter on the Wednesday night, and then Thursday we leave for Oregon.
Busy.
Big time busy.
Oregon would be a good trip.
Oregon's gonna be cool.
I like the Oregon track.
Oregon's fun.
The few
It's a
nationals
good
that I
time.
did was up
And we
there.
haven't been there for 2 years. You know, and that's a lot. That's another big thing. You know,
And they have the little beer cart thing where you sit in the cart and you pedal
you
it
got that too.
They got that.
Right.
and
Priorities.
drink beer at the same.
That
Yeah, it's a table of like 6 or 8
I guess
people.
I need to go to
You know,
Sacramento
because,
more
like,
You
often.
all
our-
need to go to Sacramento.
our indoor nationals have really been cut short.
Yeah.
You know, we've had the Oklahoma one, you know, which has usually been stopped 2 or 3 early on in the year at the Ford Arena. Okay, that's an indoor one. The one in Louisiana, that's an indoor one. The one in Virginia that they just had, that Ricky and Quinn went to, that one got postponed last year, so that was an indoor. I mean, yeah, we got Vegas, but Vegas you can't really count it because it's like 600 feet.
Yeah.
You know, Oregon is like, it's a little bit smaller than what Reno used to be. You know, that's a true, like,
Legit indoor.
dirt, legit indoor. And so I think Oregon is going to be a good national for a lot of people that are going to go. You know, because Oregon is just, it's not too long and it's not too short. It's very racy. You know.
I think it's a good venue.
It's a
too.
fun track.
I mean, I like the venue. Like,
I love
I mean,
the
outside of, I mean, I know the dedicated guys that race nationals, but I mean, outside of that, like Oregon's like a pretty cool venue. Like, you can do additional things around there.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
just the
well,
area.
shoot,
around
as
it.
long as the weather cooperates, they got all those other tracks that they got going
You
on
got
there too.
you got other tracks. You got
You know,
good
Oregon has
stuff.
got a good banging system locally up there. You know, I mean, yeah, they get a lot of snow and all that stuff. You know, it depends on how it's going that time of year. But Oregon has got a lot of stuff going on for them.
Well, that's
you
why
know?
we had my wife and I had our honeymoon right there in Redmond.
Yeah, you know,
There's lots to do around there.
dude,
Some great breweries.
Okay, so I have a thing that's pretty embarrassing.
what's that? Yes, Gabe, gonna be there, bro.
Yeah. National count for Santa Clara, real quick. I don't know. Fusari said 298. Kareem said 185. I would say it's probably in between the two. Yeah, Rick, Mike, I don't know. Are we throwing
For
Santa Clara?
okay. So you got the world's
for Saturday? Though.
World's qualifiers on Friday.
Let's not count Friday though.
No,
Let's go actual national Saturday, Sunday.
National Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday being the highest count.
250, 220.
I think that's what Nick said earlier on was about
Yeah.
that.
We thought that
Right
last
in between
year,
those two.
We got
Crabtree
185.
saying 240. You know what? With looking at how the moto count is at South Carolina in the 400s, oh man, dude, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one because you know now we're gonna be doing the West Coast swing. Is there gonna be a lot of people? Is it gonna be open the door for a chance of where maybe some more East Coasters do come this way? Because within 3 weeks, you're going to have PAL. Okay, we got PAL this week. Okay, then we got a break, and then it's Fresno State race. Okay, then the week after is Oregon. So in 3 weeks, you got 2 West Coast Nationals. So you got the West Coast swing going on for you right now. You know, maybe.
Is Oregon a 3-day or a 2-day?
Oregon is a 3-day.
Day.
So you can get 5 scores.
You can get 5
You can
scores.
get 5 scores in two.
Yeah.
two
And you
nationals.
could. You know,
Really?
yes.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Precarious.
You know, yeah, Kareem
I
said
just
last
made
year
that
was
word up.
in the 190s. Yeah, last year's was kind of low, which was
It was
surprising.
low.
It was it right after Rock Hill or was it right after? It was right after another national. Was it Rockford?
It was low because I went one of the days just to see a couple of my friends race, and
Better
I
than
wasn't
nothing,
signed up.
too.
And Amaya told me if I'd signed up, I would have given us a class.
Yeah.
She didn't have a class. She had to race
What?
older. girls.
Yeah. What the heck was it? Because actually, you know what?
I don't remember where it was.
Maybe it was Rock Hill, because I know Ricky just got off the plane earlier in the week.
Oh, Ricky.
And then when-
Ricky's still on. Ricky's
There.
still on the show.
Oh, yeah, his heroes on the show.
There was another.
Could've been.
It was either Rock Hill or
Fist pump.
Was it
I don't remember.
Tennessee? There was another big, but there was a handful of East Coast riders that actually did fly out and came to Santa Clara.
That's surprising.
You know? But no, but that made up for the motos because there was actually a lot of people here at home that didn't go to the national.
I know there's a handful on my team who's not going to this one.
You know,
Why?
Because family stuff, or they're saving up for the Oregon one.
look, I can see that too because Oregon's a
You
3
gotta,
year.
well, I mean, I know, but you gotta pick. How do you miss the one in your backyard? I don't get that.
Nashville, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what
It was.
said.
I was gonna say Tennessee, or well, I did say Tennessee. Okay, so it was Nashville. Yeah, because you know what? I remember, dude, it rained like a son of a bitch over there because he was hanging out with Billy and everybody.
yeah.
You know those Gate 9 guys?
Yeah,
You know,
those gate out of those.
the zoo crew
Yeah,
dudes, those shady.
the syndicate and the gate.
Yeah.
the zoo
Oh, dude, those guys.
crew. I know those guys.
Yeah.
They're all right. Yeah, all right.
Alright. Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know. So it's gonna be a toss up. So it can go either way. Honestly, I think.
It'll be okay. The
It'll
problem,
be okay. Thanks, Jay.
it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
I'm so relieved now.
Schvetty ball.
Jay
Here,
said it's gonna be okay.
try some of these
Travis saying backyard
Chocolate.
advantage should always be a plus.
Schvetty balls.
Boy, it should always be mandatory.
It-
You go to the race in your backyard. You know,
Well, you would think. Well,
you don't not go to Santa Clara to go to Oregon.
depending.
I would
well,
probably-
like money wise. I mean,
Yeah,
depending on how it
they have
is, you know. I mean, I could.
I should go to Santa Clara.
If you're a newer one or whatever, you're looking for that. You know, it's like, you got a 3-dayer. It's gonna be a little bit more. You know, depending on what you're searching for. You know,
Well, it depends on what Travis is talking about backyard advantage because
You don't know what he's talking
I
about.
would say Oregon would be more being an indoor track would be a little more even for everybody.
Right, because it's a
Because-
fresh build.
My track is not PAL, although I race there on occasion. I would say that track
But that would not be one of
would
my
be
dominant tracks.
not an advantage for me.
Yeah.
It would not be an advantage for me. I would say
Just because you don't ride there enough.
that I don't ride there enough. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
well, no, but I definitely think home field advantage for Powell coming up this week is definitely.
An advantage for
It is.
the guys that are
Because-
there all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely it's not like Powell's last year.
No.
It's not. You know, you got to be on your A game and have a little bit something extra left over. Like honestly.
And if the wind is
That too. Yeah. Yeah.
facing
there,
you
though.
from the north,
That's gonna.
Exactly.
From the north.
You know, that's a big one. You know, now as far as like Oregon, you know, I don't think it's like.
it's all.
I mean, it could be
Oregon's
backyard.
Oregon.
But I think
It's
Oregon,
indoor.
It's indoor, but I think like length and distance wise, that's where if you're at Roseville on a regular basis, because length and distance wise, you're set up. You're good. So I think that's where doing the West Coast swing between Powell and Oregon, it kind of favors where we're at.
It also
You know.
depends on, because some of the people on my team, including myself, we have other sports schedules. So if there's that, or somebody has family up in Oregon, so they might prefer to do that because then they're visiting family, and then maybe their sports schedule for like their school or their team conflicts with PAL.
Okay,
So
listen
it's
here,
easier
Bo
to-
Jackson. Nobody plays football and baseball and BMX at the same time.
Speaking of
Yeah,
that,
no.
football, did you see Wyatt work today?
Wyatt Worth,
He's on a clip, bro.
bud,
Good.
the Russian.
Liking to see that.
You know what? Don't sleep on the Russian
Never.
at
You know,
all.
him has got a new ride.
Yes,
You know?
Travis.
I'm telling you,
No, I agree.
the money
100%.
aspect makes sense if you're chasing points. But if I knew a track like the back of my hand, I'd take my chances at a track I knew better than one I've never raced on.
Well, the track that I practice on a daily basis would be Manteca. I practice there daily, and I know that by the back of my hand. That's an advantage for me. I would say that absolutely would be. So let's put this. Let's have the state finals there this year, and we'll be
Where?
good.
Maybe-
At Manteca.
Yeah, that's not what we did.
The Red Bull Pump Track Nationals.
Yeah.
I'll bring popcorn for everyone.
But I
Put the
think
state finals there and we'll be good. Maybe not.
Now here's the thing. So yeah, it definitely pays an advantage.
Absolutely.
For PAL.
For PAL
Okay.
and a lot of traffic.
That's a big one going in. And so I can see where like a lot of East Coasters would be like, I don't want nothing to do with that shit.
They're not. Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Now,
not
like,
come out
so you go say, okay, Oregon.
Wayne.
Okay, so you go Oregon. If you ride Roseville all the time, okay, distance-wise, because they're kind of compatible, okay, on the indoor scene, okay, you're gonna have anything as radical as what Oak Creek has.
No.
Okay, so you can do that. It's like, dude, Oregon's a piece of cake, dude. Got this, no
It's
problem.
gonna be a piece of cake.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have that sender into two. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
You know,
the
it
second straight of a second straight Roseville is a it's a novice intermediate breaker. That second straight,
Oh yeah.
it breaks a lot of people,
I'm
and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining by any means.
But that's the thing.
It's a the second straight in Roseville coming out of the one. You
And
go
on the
step
way-
up,
Choose the
you go
second straight, you
deep,
come out of
deep,
one.
deep double
It's the second
into
straight.
that roller. Second
It's like
straight.
it's mountain
Yeah.
or something.
You got to be comfortable with being out of control.
It's not easy.
You go to Oregon, it's like restrictor plate racing. I'm just
You're talking French.
You're right. If you can conquer,
If I'm fucking Jackson Elliott and Nick Elliott, and I'm freaking or Nick Adams or whoever, regulars that can go wide open at Oak Creek, it's like you're putting a governor on my goddamn carburetor at Oregon. So it's like, this is a cakewalk.
unless they do what they did a couple years ago out in Oregon, they ran that really steep
The double one,
hop double into
the one where I was
first
talking
turn.
about where it's just like a horseshoe.
The one you were
lock in
talking
there.
about, where there was no rhyme or reason to it. You just hucked
You
it,
could do it.
and it didn't feel comfortable no matter what you did with it.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's the thing. You
if they
never know.
put one of those weird obstacles in the middle of the track, those are usually like,
An attention getter.
well, they usually kind of like weed out the guys who go sandy or guys who don't.
Where you gotta
don't
run to
get it.
Walmart and get another pair of undershorts.
Exactly.
One of
I don't
those
know.
oh shit moments.
All right, just shit moments.
Wayne,
That too.
we won't take away Oak Creek State Final. We won't take it away, Wayne. Nick Valencia, what do you got here? As far as
Weeks to
we've been
Monday.
shying on this whole situation here.
Yeah.
What's our future looking like here at Santa Clara, pal? Nick, are you on? Are you live?
Nick's live. He's a free agent.
Can you tell me, Nick, what's going on out there in your own terms? Are we running past this national, or is it is it the end of the road out there for Santa Clara, pal, or what's going on, man?
And that's the thing. I know Nick touched bases on it earlier. I think he probably can't really say too much.
He can't
On
say
it,
too
on it,
much. I get it.
until
get
he's
it,
done.
yeah.
Maybe we can get Nick on the show when he comes a free agent. He said he's a free
Nick,
agent on the 27th.
I think
If we
Nick's
can
gonna be willing to come up here and get on the show. Like
He ain't coming up here.
Hey, I'm all
he'll
for it.
come up here.
Hey,
Nick will come up here.
I would love to have Nick on the show. It'd be cool. Even if next week when we're out there for the national. I'll have the laptop out there. We can do like a pre-recorded show. And stuff.
No, I agree 100%. He's got the yeah. He'll come up. I know Nick. Nick is passionate about BMX, passionate about the sport, and I've known Nick for quite a while.
Oh
Quite
yeah,
a few
Nick. You
years.
know it, dude.
Oh, we've seen him hanging out at your house.
I think that
Yeah, he's been over there at the freaking Silva Estates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he's got his shit together a little bit.
There's no doubt about that. It's just
He's got
Whether he'll come
he's
here or
got
not.
Tesla solar on his roof and all that kind of shit.
That's an oxymoron, dude. I know. How come he didn't come to you for
He's
solar on
not
his
paying.
Tesla?
He's literally not paying for gas right now.
He's not.
He plugs
No
his shit into
shit.
the garage and then he drives away. Zero gas.
That's
Zero.
Silva what we chatted about at his house. Real talk. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna save that for the after chat.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
There-
We're gonna
there-
find out the real deets to get ready for our Nick Valencia freaking show that's gonna debut
You know
either
what?
next week or at freaking Oregon.
You know what? We gotta save it for Hardines.
Bring Nick to El Jardín.
There's a certain rider. I can't mention the name.
Don't want to bring him up.
Because I can't mention the name.
Can we guess? The chat room's
You'll
open.
never guess this rider's name. He would. So my wife is best friends with this gal who hooked up and went on a date. I'll keep it real general. Went on a date with a BMXer from like Tinder or Plenty of Fish or some dating website, and I'll leave it at that.
Factory?
It turned
Plenty of
into
Fish?
some funny ass shit.
Really? Bring it to us.
This
We
isn't
did
real.
it.
You like that? You like that?
So that's what we're. That was pretty cool.
Hey, we got shit going on.
You need to do the Pulp MX like fuck me or some
Hey,
weird
good
shit.
thing we got
Sorry,
freaking
no
Morgan
cussing.
in the. She can keep track of the other monitor over there.
Right.
Thank God. Nobody else wanted to show up.
We still got 30 people still alive.
Just nobody's talking.
It's like literally past you guys' bedtimes right
People,
now. What are you guys
people
doing?
love the show. Chat room's always open, guys.
it's like-
Any topics, throw it in there. We will talk.
It's like 10 o'clock.
They love it.
Just because it's past your bedtime doesn't mean it's past
People
everybody
love
else's
it, man.
bedtime.
I'm getting pretty sleepy.
Yeah, you're up
Yeah, we
at
know
4
this.
o'clock in the morning, so you go to bed early. I get it. I understand. It's justifiable. But most of us.
Are you gonna go to Pal tomorrow, Jay?
Yeah, I signed up.
Yeah, you in there?
I signed up. I don't know.
That's not what he's asking.
Who's picking me up?
He's asking, are you going?
I'm gonna
There you
go.
go, dude.
No, come to the house. You ride with me.
I'll do some sweaty laps. I sweat a lot when I ride.
You hear me?
Hey, you know what? I can make it mobile, dude.
What do you want me to do?
We can do another show tomorrow.
We can
Are
do
we,
that.
are we gonna team up?
We can do that. We can
I'll do a Nick Valencia
1,
lap
2, 3, 4.
Santa Clara Pal
Ricky
lap
going?
breakdown.
Yeah.
Nick,
Ricky's going too?
Yeah. We could do a freaking snack bar freaking coming at you, dude.
Or are you guys? Is it just a race tomorrow? or
Straight
is it
from
something
the-
else?
Just a race.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Regular local.
which is
I know you're factory and shit, Morgan. I know you gotta rest and all this stuff.
Ryan's got you on the.
You gotta sleep. You gotta,
yearbook
you know,
stuff you gotta do and all that
Oh,
shit.
You're a
Don't-
5-sport
don't buy me a
athlete.
school.
It's tough.
I mean,
So you got football practice in the morning, and
Totally get it.
basketball
Yeah.
practice at
Yeah,
lunch,
football.
and then BMX training up 2 o'clock, and
Everything.
badminton at 4.
And then
Sheesh.
volleyball at 6.
Yeah, it's a rough
damn,
life.
too. Volleyball too.
And,
Shit. Son of a
and
bitch.
softball training's at like 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so busy.
Big stuff. What else you got, Jay? What, there's
I
gotta be
just,
something.
you know,
Anything else
I-
burning a hole in your goddamn pocket or what?
Oh,
Joel
I
Moore.
got the elephant in the
What's
room.
the background on Santa Clara? Oh, we've been talking about Santa Clara for a
The background.
while, Joel.
They've been around forever.
Yeah,
Now
dude.
they're closing down.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Why?
I don't know.
Nick just said he's a free agent after next week.
Nick is a free agent for sure.
So, I guess that's for the after chat. Anyway,
Gotta call Bill Ryan.
for,
Is it free agent that way or no?
No.
No, it's not by BMX for like Nick Valencia is he's a mathematician when
He
it
pretty
comes
much
when
is.
it comes to the structure of BMX. I'm not gonna turn him away consultation if I were to go that route
I rolled the sign up.
for mathematical
Yeah.
purposes.
I rolled the sign
I
up
think he
yesterday.
knows what's going up.
Yeah. Hey Nick, what's up? What's up, Thunder? Nothing.
He doesn't give me any
It's a Friday.
discounts on
Yeah.
anything.
Only
either.
been up since
That's
2
why I
a.m.
know
Just
I-
figured I'd race.
That's
Alright,
why.
cool.
That's why I know he's a dick. He gives me 0 discounts. When I'm like, hey, no
that's
discount.
that's the rumor, Joel, but we don't know for sure.
Yes. You just gotta wait and find out, Joel. You gotta show up next week.
Yep.
See what happens.
Next Sunday night, we'll know.
You never know. The county of Santa Clara might show up for a stupid.
Shit. Shit.
No, not the city. The county. Santa Clara County.
Santa Clara County?
I think it's Santa Clara City.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
The whole thing. They could all show up.
It'd be
It's
But
not-
they can do it all by themselves. They don't need anybody. They don't need USA BMX. They don't
no.
need Nick. They don't need anybody.
Why would
You
they
know.
need anyone?
Well, it's
who's
not
worked on the
technically
sport
going
before?
away as per se. It could
Well,
be
we'll be
going
when
in
they take
different
the
direction.
tractor and start tearing all the jumps down because they're got to go,
Well-
taking the ramp out or the gate out of there.
If we're at the National next week and Jimmy Garoppolo shows up, I'm gonna say, "Fuck you, Denver Broncos. We got Russell Wilson." All right,
I forgot.
Oh, Jesus.
Broncos fan.
right?
I forgot football
Oh,
still
no.
existed.
Elephant.
It's
Right.
baseball season right now.
Yeah, there was a game not too long ago. It was supposed to be pretty big. I'm like,
You heard Tom Brady retired for like 2 weeks?
yeah, already back.
Man.
Yep. Why not? And they're not rich enough yet.
You know, I would say without a shadow of a doubt, Tom Brady is proof that some of these BMXers need to bump up from experts.
Jesus Christ.
You're just now figuring that shit out? We've been having this conversation for 7
You
years,
can't
bro. 7 years we've been
Man,
having this conversation.
you know what? Hey, we're coming up to the 2-year anniversary of the show
It'll
in
never
about
happen. I get it.
3 weeks.
There's just not enough of us in the world.
We're 3 weeks.
You gotta get some stickers printed.
We're 3 weeks away from the 2-year anniversary. Most people don't make it past freaking show 7.
How many shows have you guys done?
Today's 104. Oh wait, hold on.
Wow,
Yep,
Yeah.
today's 104.
guys! Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
It's been fun.
104
It's been a ride.
It's definitely good. Meet a lot of people.
Fucking
It's been
show.
a ride.
You know, ruffle a lot of feathers, but
We do that without the show, though.
we do
Yeah.
that.
You guys
We
are
didn't
pretty
even
tame
do the show.
overall, man. I don't see. I don't see an issue.
We don't been too many years.
You know, hey, you know what? We just want to see it, dude. It's BMX, man. It's exciting. It's fun.
Yeah.
Local, state, national, pro, not pro, or whatever. We just want to see it. We just love the sport. We love riding. You know, we have a good time. It's like doing the clinics and helping everybody else just like get better and get more confident and do shit like that. That's it. That's all. I mean, sure, you know, some of our views don't meet the views of others, but it's not like
We're not bashing nobody.
we freaking hate you or we're
No.
not gonna talk to you or none of that shit. You know, it's a good time. You know, give respect to everybody that is out there killing it and doing the deal.
If you're out there riding and having fun, that's all that matters.
Dude, hey,
Oh.
mhm.
I think you know, I mean, just to be clear with your program, Mike and you, what you guys have done has been pretty inspirational. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like it's pretty inspiring. Like your passion for the sport, Rick, has been substantial. The details, the knowledge of the different riders, everything that you have in a package from the national scene all the way down to the local scene is phenomenal.
I appreciate it, Jason.
And
It's fun.
Along with,
It's a
along
good
with
time.
Mike, you guys both are doing a really good job. So I'm going to put my hat, tip it
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
for you guys on this, man. It's been you know, your show is pretty cool, man.
We
To
keep it
bring this.
fun. And you know what? There's a lot of people out there that they get it.
Are you shitting me?
You know, are you shitting me right now? Yeah,
Are
you know,
shitting me?
yeah. And
Cord Beerman, are you going to Pal tomorrow?
he is.
Shit.
He's gonna be going.
I'll see you there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're going to bed.
You may need to coddle me.
they and that's the thing. You know, some shows might not be the standard of what some are looking at. You know, there might be one of those weeks where it's like, man, dude, that was like
Shit show.
that was a shit show. That was like that was stupid. That was retarded.
Ask us, we'll tell you.
Or whatever. You know, but we're just keeping it real. You know, we still love the sport.
Even real, we have shit shows. I mean, just some shows just aren't. But
Well, you
all in
guys
all,
are definitely more of a, you know, you guys have a clique base too. You guys got a fan base.
well,
Like
you
a
know,
very, you
we-
guys
we
got a
focus-
very religious
honestly,
fan base.
There's more talk about the local riders and the amateur riders with our show, where most of the shows, most, not all,
Right.
all things isn't like that so much. But most of them talk about pros, coffee chat. That's all they cared about. Oh, Cafe Willoughby, that's what they cared about.
Yeah.
They want to talk about pros and two pros. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're awesome people, awesome riders. But
Yeah, we'll talk about the pro. Yeah, when it's stacked and when you got the dudes
52
and the
rider,
girls
32 riders getting cut day one, round lap one.
yeah, from overseas, when it's cutthroat shit, then it's just like,
Yeah.
we got ourselves a freaking game right
Right.
now, you know? And
But you can't talk about it in every show.
no, you can't. And the local scene, and now this is
Well, not just the local scene. I mean, you guys talk about amateur riders in general. Like you guys have a very specific focus on multiple different riders, females all the way to males,
Oh, yeah.
at different age groups, and you guys put pump and light into each event and rider and weekend, national, local, or state. You guys continue to put the pump on that vibe.
oh
Like, you're following it, because if you're not following it,
it's awesome.
who else is following it? And you guys are bringing that to NorCal,
Yeah.
which is really special. Like, people don't understand. Like, you guys are bringing a product here
Oh, dude, if
to
you
the
wanna
NorCal scene
go travel out of
that
state
puts
that are close.
Christmas lights on the house, man.
Yeah.
It's legit. You guys are doing a good job.
Thank you, Jason.
I will say
Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. So, and you know what? And it's a lot of these other tracks that are stepping up their game, especially out of state, like we talked about earlier on.
Moline.
You know, East Moline. You know, Big Paul over there, dude.
Idaho. I
He's
mean,
killing. Idaho's on the game. Washington, Oregon. You know, and these guys pulling out the big bucks for their pro-ams. Where it's just like,
what the hell?
dude, if gas wasn't so goddamn expensive, I'd be like, dude, let's load up.
I
And
ain't driving a Yugo though. I'm sorry.
you know, but you sit here and it's like, it's a catch-22. You're stoked, you see it, and it's like, you sit there and talk, and you know, Mike and I we'll do like a pre-show kind of like rundown of what we're gonna talk about. And it's like, dude, do you see what this track freaking posted? What they're doing? It's like, dude, that'd be so freaking awesome to go check out. But I mean,
We possibly. I mean, we get the right three or four guys together.
we could, you know, you could put it together. But it's like so freaking hard right now. I mean, dude, gas prices through the goddamn roof
Yep.
and shit. But you gotta tip a hat to these other tracks out here, especially on our like side of the world. You know, because a lot of people on our side aren't gonna go to the East Coast, even though there's a lot of East Coast tracks out there killing it too. You know,
Yeah.
and stuff. But still, you gotta give it up to them.
Oh, yeah.
They're going above and beyond, because 5 years ago, you wouldn't see half the shit that I got in the notes of what they're, hey, this weekend or in a month, this is what's going on. And they're sending me stuff. I got track operators like, hey, dude, here, you mind putting this on your page or whatever we're talking about?
Bro, the guys from South Africa.
Yeah,
Sending us stuff to put on the show.
yeah, big out there. You know, with the Grand Slam series in South Africa. You know, and it just so happened, it just happened that Tyler Klumper, you know, he's tied in with
T-Bone.
Brian Wilson, T-Bone, and everything that we're close to. He's from South Africa, and he was leaving to go do the Grand Slam series over there. So it's like, it was insightful, because then I did a little bit of research, and you look at these tracks, now outside looking in, you're thinking, oh dude, it's just like, it's South Africa, dude, it can't be nothing better than whatever. But no, their tracks are freaking legit too. They have BMX just like what we got BMX out here too. And you're sitting there and you're watching it on YouTube, and you're like,
Oh, they ain't messing around.
damn dude, these dudes are killing it. The kids are killing it too. And you're like, okay, that's another one I gotta check on my list. So I'm like watching YouTube on this, over here in this country. I'm watching YouTube on this country. Like, damn, let's go. You know, and a lot of people don't give BMX the freaking love that it deserves.
Yeah.
You know, it's big across the country.
Across the world.
Man,
Is that right? Need to start sponsoring a race beer budget style.
the money starts coming into the beer budget. Shit,
We could do something like that.
We could do something. We could do that.
Confirmation for the Grands already? Damn, bro, it's only March. Well, you taking me this year?
I think that what we should do is, I think we should put something together with, and I know that Oak Creek's pretty open arms.
Right.
I would say they're not closed arms. The 40 plus thing that they put on, But if we, and I know they got a tangent pro-am that floats around, is that like a floater here in there?
Tangent, well,
It's a NorCal
Maybe we
floor,
could
but it-
build upon that. I don't wanna take away from what they got going on, but 21 Productions, our team is willing to maybe establish and collaborate and put something together like a little mini series here. If we could,
you could.
if
Well,
we could find a way to do it.
well, heck, now here's a.
There's
sure
nothing
we
to
got-
say we can't do it, and I'm a firm believer
I'm
that we
pretty
can.
certain we got 3 tracks down south,
Well-
Cal that we can talk to Bakersfield,
Right.
Lemoore,
Well-
Hanford.
We're already doing Lemoore and Bakersfield with the Oak Creek series.
I-5 series.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're coming to get you.
Guys, I gotta leave. The cops are coming. I'm just kidding.
Well, so hold on, let me find it.
They're on me.
Where'd it go? I don't know if I sent it to you, Jason, or not. Okay, so perfect example: the Florida State Series. Okay, they have their own standings. This is their standings. This is for state races.
Yeah, no, I know.
They don't use
I
the
mean,
USA
it's crazy.
Bmx point stuff.
They're on their standalone system. Oh, I just
Yeah, that like
no. I get it.
that's crazy. But definitely, there's something out here. There is a product out here where it could be built upon.
Oh yeah.
And like you said with Tangent Pro-Am, okay, and you could have not a watered down version of it, but definitely between, like you said, Oak Creek.
Yeah.
After Nick's a free agent,
There's
on the
there's
27th,
hard. Yeah,
you know,
I
where-
mean, we
where-
go Oak
if
Creek,
we-
and then where do you go
wherever he
past
ends
that?
up. Well, but
We're
but
running out of tracks because I
they
get
are-
it.
They got something worked out already with Lemoore and Metro. So maybe there's else that could be added to it where it's like, okay, you know what? Here's like the next step
We
kind of
have.
thing, and you throw it out there, and it's like, okay, we're picking up what you're putting down.
It's
kind of thing.
networking and relationship building here at this point because we got Oak Creek,
Right.
we got Manteca, we have Napa, we have Santa Clara Powell,
Mm-hmm.
we have what other track do we have in our region?
You got
Elkhorn?
Manzanita,
Manzanita.
Rio Linda,
I mean, Real Linda,
Reedley,
you
Paul Airtime, and everybody
technically-
just did that.
Reedley.
Yeah. Fresno.
Look, did we
Hanford, Lemoore.
just not name off NorCal?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the
Now,
hotbed.
if
Oh, yeah,
we-
you got,
if-
still got Boomtown and
And Boomtown too.
And we got stuff up higher. If
Chico?
we could put together
Chico.
a series, Pro-Am, maybe not a Pro-Am series. Let's call it something different. Let's call it like a
Even just like a
And-
traveling series.
Yeah,
like
an
a
amateur series.
like a flood the track series is what I would say. Flood the track
Didn't they
series.
do that? Well, we have to. Yes, I know what you're
They-
saying.
I mean,
Yes,
it's
yes.
not new stuff.
No. But I see what
But
you're
if
saying.
we put money up or prizes up for,
Rusty Boy, that's right.
Rusty
Right.
Bowl, yeah. No Licky's hand. Yeah, and they just got a fresh rebuild.
you
too.
could really fire this whole region up.
Right.
Because they don't want to
It's
be in the
just
you know,
I get that there's animosity here and there with between this and that. I get all that. So that's the whole political parameter that we have to deal with, and that's just something that we gotta figure out a way around.
Jimmy, I'm gonna comment on that one. That's because that's how they want it to be. Honestly,
Yeah, that's what I said.
that's legit. But now, okay, so
But
you bring up a good point.
potential's there.
You bring up a good point, Jason. Naming up all these tracks. Okay, now
Potential is there.
Chico, the Chico locals, they don't have a track, okay, because their
Yeah,
new track
they
isn't
got decimated,
okay.
right?
Their new track isn't done. They got kicked out of the old track, so a lot of them are going between Roseville and Boomtown up there at Alicia Barrett's place. So I now, okay, Nomalicki chiming in with Rusty Bowl. You got perfect hotbed going on. Oak Creek, Rusty Bowl, and Boomtown. That's
What's
the
the drive parameter with that?
It's an hour and 15 to Roseville, and then there's probably, well, Chico was 3, So.
Rusty Bowl.
3.5.
What's
Rusty
Bowl?
Bowl, I think is a 2, a little bit over 2 to Rusty Bowl. If I remember
Closer
right.
than Chico?
They're a little bit past Chico,
Well, let's get 3
But-
hours of Chico.
but a lot
So
of
you're
Chico
still
riders
looking at-
go to Rusty Bowl and Boomtown. So
Okay, right.
if you had something going
It's
on
still
with,
pretty close.
with Oak Creek,
Yeah.
Rusty Bowl, and Boomtown,
And Rio Linda,
bring it together.
they're all right there.
You can make something happen. Kind of like the High Five series between Oak Creek, Lemoore, and Metro.
Mhm.
You know, that's a 3.5 hour difference. Or well, shit, no,
No,
it's
shit,
no,
it's
it's
2.5 hours
it's
from
3
Lemoore.
hours from us to Metro.
Bakersfield, yeah.
But that's definitely something that would be cool. You know, especially with got Numalikis in there. I'm sure they know people.
Right,
Okay,
absolutely.
their kids are kind of fast,
And-
from what I heard.
Yeah, I've seen them a couple times.
Okay.
Kind of fast.
They're kind of fast. Making shirts. They're coming. Okay, Alicia Barrett, been picking up a lot since with
Yeah.
Boomtown opening up. You know, and she had a lot to go through with the COVID and the county, the stipulations and shit that she had to go through.
Man,
You know,
yeah,
so
for sure.
now that they're all wide open and ready to go, Rusty Bowl, fresh new build over there, might be something to build off of right there. You know, doesn't take much. Hey, a phone call here, a phone call there. Next thing you know, the wheels are freaking turning.
As long as everybody can just get along. That's what it all gets.
Exactly.
That's what it's always come down
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
The operators
Exactly.
gotta get along.
Yeah, I know, Metro to Oak Creek
Yeah. That's
is,
all,
is
bro.
is a haul.
But they're not gonna be on the same day either, so.
But
No, it's
they're doing the
3
right
tracks, 3
thing
weeks.
by trying to put that series together, and I like Bakersfield. That's a fun track, and I get it. It's a little bit of a drive. It's that
Who puts their rhythm section
All
in the
the way.
second straightaway?
who doesn't?
But that,
Everybody else.
hey,
I liked it.
hey, how
It
many?
was fun.
They had what was it? 4 riders up for the cup. At
Yeah.
Grants.
It was a fun. Bakersfield's a fun,
Yeah.
different fun track.
Yeah.
I tell you what, dude, Jordan and company.
Jordan.
They're doing a good
Eric-
job down there.
Yeah.
Drive time is a big thing for a lot of families. I
Yeah.
get it.
Well, I mean,
Like,
even from
let's
Bakersfield
put
to
a
LA,
series
or San
together.
Diego, it's
Yeah.
2 hours.
Let's put a series together that's like an hour, 2 hours tops.
Yeah, that would be
between
nice.
Each other.
Well, we used to
That's
have that right
doable.
here. We used
Right.
to have a series right here. Modesto, Stockton, Roseville, and Atwater.
Yeah.
I mean, we had that.
Yeah.
And that's all relative. If you live in this area, it's all close.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, now with state races and everything picking up, I mean, it doesn't have to be weekends back to back. It could be, okay, hey, this weekend we're checking out Oak Creek. Okay, in a couple weeks we're checking Roseville. Or I mean Rusty Bowl. Then
Yeah.
a couple weeks after that, we're all heading up to freaking Boomtown
Ding, ding, ding.
and
Yeah.
gonna go hit it up there, and then we're gonna seal the deal on a 3-track series.
You're late, Noel. How you
know?
doing, buddy?
Shit like that.
No, care away. What's up?
You know?
I need a potty break for me. I'll be back.
Are you going to Santa Clara tomorrow, Noel?
That's a wrap soon.
You know, stuff like that, dude. But it's definitely, it's good to see the wheels are turning. You know,
People
to
are trying.
see stuff in the works, Mikey. Honestly, you know,
It is. It's good. I mean, it just not seeing the track operators along. Just work
definitely
together
is.
a little bit.
You know,
Everybody's gonna get. You do something like that. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's gonna go to your track. There's 3 tracks, 3 races. If you want to get the awards at the end, they're all gonna show up.
definitely.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I'm there again. You know, I think seeing Nick gonna be a free agent after the 27th. That's gonna play a big part in a role somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, honestly,
I agree.
You know, love him or hate him. You
It
know,
doesn't matter.
It's
It's a track.
because if a lot of new people don't understand what it was when he started off day one
Right.
with him
Oh.
in Bixler with Powell,
Jesus.
and to do what him and his small group of people did. You know, it's
Turn
gonna
that track around 100%.
it's gonna play dividends in the future of what we got over here locally. Now, I mean, hey, within an hour, 2-hour drive or whatever, that's still local.
Oh, it is.
It's gonna play a role, you know, and I can't wait to see it. I hate to see
Where it's going right now?
however it's going to end up, or whatever the case may be, you know. But it's definitely it's a staple
It is what it is.
for our local scene.
Yeah, I mean, we can't change it, nothing we can do.
You know,
It is what it is, but it sucks. You know, losing a track, we've lost so many tracks around here as it is every state. But I mean, we lost Atwater, we lost Modesto, we lost Stockton, we lost Sonoma. I mean, that's just right off the top.
We lost Livermore. We lost San
Livermore.
Ramon. Those were NBA, NBA, National Basketball League tracks.
yeah. Well, hey,
Back.
you know what's crazy? You know how many people, just everyday folks, take their kids to the old Livermore track to go ride?
It's still somewhat rideable.
It is. Oh, I mean, really?
Well, there's been guys out there trying to turn it around and get it going again, that just seem like the city is not gonna let it happen.
Oh yeah, the city of Livermore is just being dicks.
Yeah, whatever.
So
So,
dicks, and
but-
I blame the Timbs. Mark and
Everything's
Michelle,
their fault.
they're
I
going
think
down.
it's Morgan's boyfriend's parents' fault.
I will. And Tyler is fired from anything.
You have a boyfriend, Morgan? What's going on?
Eh,
Oh, quote unquote.
yeah. Social media wise,
I have to drag
I
her
have
to prom.
I have kids and
Yeah.
a wife.
it's like TikTok.
Whose fault is that?
But you know,
Yours?
and that's
Not
and-
mine.
now that's the crazy thing, dude. Livermore's been closed for how many years? But
Livermore was
I
a
can't-
fantastic track. That's
And I
why
can't
I
even
got
tell
my
you-
feet wet.
I can't even tell you how many times I've gone out there with Ricky and friends and his buddies or whatever, just on the way home from Pleasanton dirt jumps, just go get laps. And like, oh my God, this is a track? That dude, was a track like 8 years ago. It's like, no
Nick says
shit.
4 or 5 years.
I got
same band.
10K, Nick.
Right.
Well, you
Between
get your
these
free
two
agent.
guys,
There you go, Nick.
We gotta see Nick and Livermore.
let's fire it up.
All right. What?
Hey, that little San Ramon track, I started racing. That's where I started racing. That little tiny ass little track was fun.
Wait,
Atkinson doesn't have a lot of property.
wait, Mitchell Young. Man, I wish we could start up a track here in Tulare. Tulare, there is a. They didn't tear it down,
I
right?
know.
I
The
don't, I'm,
rumors were
I'm sure
rampant.
I think they tore it down. I take
On the fairgrounds?
Yeah, I'd have to say they probably did.
Nick.
Like insurance liabilities.
All 25 rollers.
Oh my
I heard about
The
that.
longest goddamn rhythm section
Oh my God.
of this side of the Mississippi.
god. Oh my god. Someone told me last week they heard I owed the city of Livermore money. Ha ha.
What?
I don't know.
So back in the day, here's a short story. Back in the day, LARPD was when was it Shane Huntoon
Yep,
was
yep.
the track operator. So there was a little bit of a fiasco over what was going on with San Ramon, LARPD, LARPD, Livermore BMX. At the time, Shane was on the payroll for LARPD. He ran those tracks. So something happened where he got fired, and then the tracks got shut down. But LARPD was willing to engage in letting us take over the track. So when I started racing, I was involved in that. Nick was involved in that a little bit, just to try and fire up the tracks.
Right.
LARPD or Livermore BMX off Vasco Road.
Right.
But rumor is that apparently Nick Valencia took money from the city of Livermore and all kinds of crazy shit. We never even fired that track up for more than a couple of races before it got shut down completely. We never even had an opportunity to run Livermore BMX, and the track was could have been amazing. We had Brad Lovell, who was a 17X at the time. He helped build the track. San Ramon BMX was on fire. It was 20 motos for a
Right.
little tiny track, but it all got shut down. It just got
Yeah,
slammed.
because Sonol was shut down at the time.
Everything got shut down.
Yeah.
And at the time, Nick Valencia was somewhat involved in there. He was coming out there. And that's how I met Nick, was
In jail?
through Livermore BMX. Yeah.
Huh. Roomies.
Yeah, it was San Quentin, level
Right.
3 yard.
Oh, okay.
We were playing volleyball,
Oh, shit.
and you know,
Like
we
on
were
Top
tra-
Gun?
It was a soup trade. It was a soup trade gone wrong.
Oh,
He gave me 3 soups, and I wanted a couple cigarettes. It just didn't work out the way we thought it would, and then it just blew up.
There you go, right there. 6 races in an NBL state race.
Yeah,
Bam, boom, done.
we ran like very minimal, and then it just
So you took the money and ran to Santa Clara?
we ran with like $50,
Son
dude.
of a bitch.
We bought an 8-ball and some hookers.
Mother.
It was it.
And
Hey,
that's how
hey,
the franchise Hooters started?
back in the day.
Holy shit!
Before
Son
gas,
of a
before
bitch.
gas prices rose, $50 would get you somewhere.
God
You
damn
could
it, dude.
get from San Jose to Milpitas.
There's.
Wow.
And these factory guys are complaining about not getting, and pros are complaining about not getting paid.
That's right. Haha, we ran 6 races in the NBL state race. We did, and then USAB bought out NBL. Who was the guy that? Who was the new NBL guy? That guy, and then Alvin Fott, who owns. Fun fact. Simply Fondue in Livermore. His
Oh,
kids,
Fott's,
the
yeah.
Fotts race.
Right.
We eat there all the time. Love it.
Right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they had.
a couple weeks ago.
They were
They
going to
tied
take
in with
over.
the
They were going to take over the
Red Line Challenge.
whole state of Livermore.
Right. Right.
That's what they were
were.
saying.
I remember them
They
too.
had the power.
Yeah.
She was part of the this, that, and nothing ever happened. And I'm not saying it was their fault.
Right.
I'm just saying.
No, I heard
We
the
kind of gave them a little bit of warning there.
Yeah, no, I heard the city of Livermore
Kelly,
is a bunch of
RPD
dicks.
wasn't going to give them.
I mean, Tim's
You
live
know,
there.
funding is funding, and that didn't happen.
Funny. I swear to Christ.
Did you hear that shit?
Wait till I call. I'll talk to Michelle tomorrow.
We gotta
She
call
will.
it.
Speaking of which, you know, like Simply Fondue is a great place to eat. I highly
Dude,
recommend
don't talk about BMX.
It is. It
Don't
is.
get off
It's very tasty.
food.
They're right down. Hey,
BMXers eat
hey, they're right down.
Not fondue.
food.
Hey, no.
What's
Not
Simply
just-
Fondue.
No, yeah.
Simply Fondue.
Then after that, you go down the street to Sauced, get yourself a rack of ribs.
What's fun?
Yeah, no, Nick Valencia, I remember when the husband, Mr. Fott, called me one day and said, do I have the keys to the shed over there?
Huh?
Because I was kind of part of the program at the. I didn't have the keys to the shed.
None
And
of us do.
he
We
said,
know how to pick
"Oh."
locks.
And I said, well, can I help you with anything? He said, we don't need your help.
Hmm.
And I go, oh, well, okay. And
You were younger back
took-
then, dude. You were a hell of a lot sketchier.
Right? He looks like a convict.
I mean, shit, dude. You know, you still had papers in hand and shit and all that stuff. I mean, kind of.
It was fresh out of the pan.
I've seen a behind the stories guy
Ice
thing on
cold, dude.
VH1.
I had a couple of rap songs.
Yeah,
and shit.
behind the music with Jason Silva. VH1. Check it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Corking.
One thing led to another, but it just didn't work out.
That's tough. I mean, that's it. A lot of that's in the city.
Shit happens.
Anyway, we did have some dope gate practice.
There was a lot of dope on Wednesday night games.
I will tell you.
That's where the pin came from. What's up, Gravino?
Gravino!
I learned BMX skates and cocaine.
From
at
who?
Livermore Hot City
Oh.
Nights.
Oh,
Right, Nick?
shit.
We just went
You
there.
sober son of a bitch, you.
That's it. I'm gonna get another notice
He's
on
super.
my Facebook account.
He's super sober.
Dude, I love this shit.
Most sober.
See,
guy
now this is
ever.
the cool part about the show. Yeah,
The guy doesn't drink, but
Who doesn't?
You
Nick?
gotta stay
Nick,
hydrated.
he don't drink.
Well, when you got a Tesla, it does it for you.
Probably.
How do
Doesn't
you,
have,
how do you
dude.
live like that? How do
Because
you live sober like that? This
He
is
just married crazy.
crab and hoe.
Carvino dropping Jacks off to Berlin's. Oof. Ooh. Going to Big B's super camp. Look out. Alright, guys. Hey, we're chat open. If you guys got anything, throw it in there. I tell you what, hell of a night. Jason, always appreciate you tuning in and
Ask me a question
in.
and I'll tell you honestly everything.
exactly.
Every honest. I cannot tell a lie.
In another 15 minutes, we're gonna start taking our shirts off.
And that's when I go home.
Whoa, easy, elephant in the room. Hold on, Gasky, you gotta keep us together, dude. You're like,
Dude, you called an elephant again.
you're
Do
like,
you guys want to? Do you guys want to talk about the elephants in the room?
She's
There's
No, we
multiple
don't.
she's
elephants.
parental supervision for the three of us. We can blame
How's
Aaron.
the vendetta, Jason?
We can blame Aaron. Oh yeah,
I-
what is that, dude? You're doing a little R&D,
Have you
dude.
read it yet?
Go from the rip to the.
I feel like I should be a YouTube tester.
Yeah.
Why not?
Like
Test
put
tube
edits
tester,
on there.
maybe.
Oh.
We can do that.
I like it. I like the vendetta. It's quick, fast, agile. It was a little bit too much bike for me at Roseville. Its maiden voyage was at Roseville when I went out there with Jake Peebles, who's having a
Baby girl.
A baby girl.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jake Peebles.
Yeah, that's his little brother with his pink
How-
poppers on.
Oh, dude, wasn't that something? I swear to God.
The whole thing with the vendetta and my theory is I want to start racing 2 classes when there's over 800 motos. So the OS 20 and the Cruiser.
So
is
go to the
over
ground once a
5.
year. That's it.
So yeah, coming up in where's that? Oklahoma is where they have that race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
November.
Never. Yeah.
So November I should be ready to
I've
go.
got some
Should be
training to
good, dude.
do.
Should be done.
Oh my God.
I probably won't make it. But
How's Jimmy Nelson feel about
I'm
you
just
being on
being
Vendetta?
I'm just being stupid.
Have
But
you, have you heard from Jimmy Nelson, the bus? Yeah.
he actually every once in a while he likes one of my posts,
No.
and that's
That's the bus, dude.
Sounds
that's
like me.
literally that's literally getting full fucking love from Jimmy.
Dude, you
No.
hey, if you get a thumbs up from the bus, dude,
You're all right, yeah.
Yeah, you're turning heads, dude.
Dude, he's an amazing person. He messaged me one time. He said, if you lose like 8 pounds, you're in it. He meant it. He said,
I'm
if you
losing 12.
lose like 8 more pounds.
Yeah.
No, but the
guy
guy's
knows.
dialed. Like, he's dialed.
The guy beat
He don't
cancer.
play around, dude.
Yeah, no shit, right?
He literally
Cancer.
pulled everybody from gate 8.
He
in the
put
last
Chuck
40
Norris
plus.
in his place.
Let's
from what
talk
I
about
heard.
that last 40 plus where he pulled everybody.
On his cruiser.
On the script. Those who say the cruisers are not faster
Check out.
are tripping.
Dude.
It's Jimmy
I
Nelson,
swear I'm
dude.
faster.
Are you good or bad? What happened?
Nothing.
Check 1, 2.
It's
We
Jimmy
still got
Nelson,
19 people online.
Yeah. We've been sitting, we were in the 40s.
Shit, we were
man.
on 3 hours.
Sleeping yet?
Yeah, we're
It's
on
only
3 hours,
10:40.
dude. We're breaking records, son.
Fucking Jason's struggling here to stay awake.
Well, I get sleepy early. I get up at 5.
We
in the
started the
morning.
show
Big
early
coffee
for you,
juice.
dude.
I know, but I
Maybe
get
Dutch
sleepy.
run.
Mhm.
Anyway, Matthew, I like the Vendetta. The geometry's pretty cool. I had an opportunity to take the cruiser out. I have the OS 20 being built right now.
What did you ride in Dennis's first
It'll
and
be
try it?
no. Dennis rides a smaller frame than I do.
Oh, so you got a 20 time coming too?
Oh, it's 20.
OS 20 Vendetta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a package deal from Eric
You know,
Dyer.
because he rides it so much, you know, it's got to have one of those too.
I paid full price.
Package deal, full price. Holy shit.
Hey, when you get,
Did you get the
okay,
frame or the whole
I
bike?
support. Huh?
You get the frame or the whole bike?
I got two frames.
Just the frame. Could you? Oh, so you're swapping parts? Okay. I didn't know
Oh,
you
yeah,
got complete.
No.
We're doing R&D, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, he did go R&D.
Eric
Have you
sent
seen-
me to. I messaged Eric and I said, "Hey, look, man.
Give me 2 frames.
I don't know if you've ever heard, if you know who I am.
I don't know if you ever heard me.
A few years ago on Facebook, I was pretty popular or unpopular. I'm not sure.
True that.
How that goes.
Yeah, you never know.
I pissed plenty of people off on Facebook one time or another, and
You got a spot for me?
I like BMX. If I can't make the team, can I pay some price for your frames?
Can I just buy a frame anyway?
Or is that a bad thing too? Yeah.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
Anyway,
As always, man.
Anyway.
Hey, appreciate you coming on, Jason.
Yeah, good time,
Hell yes.
as always, bro.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that tunes in. Morgan, thanks for being the lone survivor for
Thank
the
you, guys.
the new lobby that
Our fans.
nobody wanted to try out.
Oh, my nephew.
Don't scream out. Don't
Right?
scream out too loud.
Exactly. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate it. Any topics, any comments, hey, throw them in the DMs.
Yeah. No.
Message us.
Everywhere.
We ain't gonna say no names because I know it's a thing. We totally get it. So hey, leave it to us. We'll put your name out there. Just kidding.
Yep.
We keep it all confidential.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate everybody. Hey, we'll be at Santa Clara Pal hanging out with Nick Valencia tomorrow. Maybe we'll warm him up. We'll give him
Cuddle up.
We'll give Nick a little
Yes.
bit of the Kool-Aid.
A little bit of the Kool-Aid. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is this a cult now?
Huh?
So is this a cult now? We're giving out
It could
Kool-Aid?
be. Colt is a BMX brand.
Oh, I did not know that.
All right, guys. Hey, we'll see you guys next week or sooner.
Yeah, or sooner.
See you later.
Bye.
Or sooner. Yeah, you're talking